Don't want to miss the Thush train.
Yeah, they could have stolen a living train.
Why didn't you? Why did you let that opportunity
Because
That's
it
cringe.
dealt
It's
with
kinda cringe.
it dealt with mind flayers that had like ginormous adult dinosaurs under their control,
Okay,
which we had
I
been
thought you were gonna
told
say-
can't be killed.
I thought you were gonna say like ginormous titties or something, and then you changed it.
That would be
I'm like,
your
aw.
campaign key.
That's your campaign key. Hi, Rachel. How's it
Hey,
going?
what's up? What's up?
It's not-
We're talking about giant
Hey.
titties or something.
Don't know what you're
Mind
talking
flayer
about.
titties? I don't know.
I mean, I'm always on board for titties.
Yeah, titties are great.
You have your own.
Yeah, but more is better.
And the most embarrassing thing of my life was looking down and getting distracted by my own rack. Okay, like it happens.
I can't
We-
say that
we
ever
need-
happened to me.
We need to all get together and play that game Liars Club.
Hmm.
It's a interesting deck game, kind of like poker with mixed in with Russian roulette, where you have a deck of
Oh,
cards and you have to throw in
yes!
so many, but there's characters, and
yeah, like
I've
a
seen
fox and a bunny with
Yeah.
giant titties or
Yeah,
something.
I've
I think.
seen-
Yeah.
I have seen streamers playing it where they pick characters and then they look down and they see their cleavage and they're like, oh. And they, like stop for a minute, like everyone else is like, what are you doing? It's like, sorry, I got distracted.
Yep. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Like
I see
sometimes they
nothing
just
wrong
look
here.
they look real fresh and you're like, look at me, and they're like, shit.
Again, can't
just-
say
it
that
just happens.
I've ever felt that way about my own rack, but
Listen,
Don't
you're
worry,
just
Key.
not
pity.
Many
You're
of us have felt that way about your rack.
You had to make it weird.
wait. No. Hold on. Do you mean that you like my rack or that you are indifferent to my rack?
Distracted by it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
How do you think you beat me in Karate Club?
I didn't even have much of a rack then. Man, okay.
It was
See, this is
sufficient.
where you just
Fair.
say Mad Ninja skills. That's how she beat
Yeah. My Mad Ninja white belt skill, or no, not white belt. What was it? Green belt. Not even
But-
green belt. I didn't even take it that far.
I only got a stripe, but I mean, look, I'm
got further than me.
a fan. I'm a fan of the alphabet from A to double D, so it's okay.
you. You're so funny.
Did Matt get a stripe?
Matt, did you get a stripe? Matt's out here too.
I thought he did.
Did you get a stripe in Karate Club?
Yes.
Yes, Matt got a
Yeah,
stripe.
that's what I thought. So,
Oh, you
congrats,
fucking beat me,
Key.
motherfucker!
Oh, best twin confirmed.
I was technically given the second one.
That's not what Laura said.
Or
Rude.
What were you saying?
you never mind.
So last session we were saving a tree.
Yep. Yeah, and getting petitions.
Yes, I
Petition
Uh,
signatures
yeah.
to appease the lady that
Be the
was
most
screaming
Ryan Johnson.
about the
The
trees and Generisa.
I'm now calling her
we-
the Dimension Druid. That's her new name.
Yeah, we got her to calm the fuck down a little bit.
The problem with that is
Druid
you don't
Mama?
even know her name. You never asked her or the innkeeper what her name.
You know, she
We
didn't
don't-
seem to care. She was
We
more
don't
interested
need
in
it.
the trees. Yeah.
Demented
Everyone knows
Druid
who
works
she. Everyone
great.
knows who she is.
Right. Bad bitches don't need an introduction, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's only if people already know their name. I would more equate this to do you ask the homeless dude his name when you give him $1?
Well, to be fair, we're not giving a homeless dude $1. We're taking on a side quest for an actual like NPC lady. Like, okay, the next time we give her an update, let's ask her name.
I mean,
Point
that's
my
how
goals,
you
Orange
Anyway.
be thinking of a name.
Fire me.
It was a bit rude, I suppose.
Anyway, so yes, that session, you Brahma made a wish for your cart to be bigger on
Yeah.
the inside,
Pretty dope too.
and so
Yeah.
I didn't really describe it very well. So instead,
You did fine.
let me show you it.
Huh.
It has a map and
Oh,
everything.
it has a map. It's dope.
Oh no.
is. That's what she said.
Noise.
Oh, this can only mean one thing:
There's a boss in it.
invasion.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't plant seeds in their
He-
brain.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Key, like, it could
Did you
just
put
be
that in the
it's big.
Discord? Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no, it's
that's
in
dope.
D20. It's roll 20, and I haven't logged into roll 20. That's the problem. I'm the problem. It's me.
5 bedrooms furnished with.
You know, I didn't
150
realize how much of a poppy song that was, but I found a heavy metal cover of it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
the
Was it called
Antihero?
What was it
Yeah.
called? Antihero? Yeah.
Yeah.
Scar Productions did a heavy metal cover of that song. It's kind of awesome.
And then you realized it was actually a good song the whole time? Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
it was better when it was heavy metal.
I mean, a lot of things are better when they're heavy metal. That does not change the fact that the original one
It's a
is
banger.
still a bop. Still a bop.
Kind of like Weight of the World from Nier
Oh, Weight of the
Automata.
World is so good.
It
Dude,
has so much
everything on
gravitas.
everything on Nier Automata is a fucking banger.
Yeah, but if you can look up Scar Productions cover of it, like he goes hard.
Okay,
That's
so
dope.
hard.
we've
Like
got
penis.
so we've got the little foyer area.
Oh yeah.
So I will
And-
say this is very the layout is correct, but there is no carpeting, there is no rugs. It is like a very it's not
Well-
subliminal.
What sort of
Don't-
niceties did we furnish it with, Wooly?
Nothing.
There was 150 gold
No.
worth of niceties, including beds, side tables, thing. It was more general, but I only specified beds and personal storage.
Is there a
Uh,
potted plant?
There would not
Probably
be
not.
plants,
Sad.
Well,
Not
he does
so-
not think that.
Okay.
but
So
yeah, no, they're like there's not going to be any lamps or any lights or anything. So
okay.
y'all have to figure that stuff out. But
Okay.
like but they have like we have blankets, we have beds, we have like they're nice beds.
They're comfortable.
Yeah,
So
I think
enough to make like a bare bones hotel room, kind of. Because you've got a
Orange?
bed and a nightstand in a hotel room,
Yeah,
right? So
right.
like you've got we got a Motel 6 going on. Basically.
What I'm saying is that 150 gold's enough to get a rug in there.
Okay, so we got a bed, a
It really
nightstand.
ties the room
So
together.
would
Hey,
you buy
Orange?
a rug? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Wooly would absolutely go for a rug.
You know that he would.
That
with
said-
all
fuzzy
his
rug.
scarves.
Fuzzy rug.
That said, the rug would probably be brightly colored, so
yeah.
that because dark vision only lets you see in black and white generally, so it would
Oh.
want to stand out appropriately in black and white.
Makes sense.
Because Wooly didn't think about
Did-
lights.
Has
Also-
anyone
Wooly-
seen?
Willie also
Has-
bought a coat stand, but instead of coats, it's for his scarf collection.
Yep,
Has
exactly.
anyone seen? Has anyone seen the actual set from the Addams Family?
Oh my gosh, yes.
It is garish.
Yeah, isn't it like pink?
It's like
there's lots
pink
of-
and it's
Yeah.
really brightly colored.
because it looked good in black and white.
Yeah, the contrast look great in black and white.
Yeah.
Orange, I have a single question regarding the map that we have here
Yeah.
and the layout of the cart. Do we in fact have 2 floors?
We do have 2 floors, yes.
Oh,
every-
that's so
That's all I wanted to
The
know.
floor everyone is on is the bottom floor. And the
Okay.
floor on top, if you scroll up or whatever, however
Yeah.
you navigate Route 20, is the top
Oh!
floor.
Should we claim our rooms?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. So one of the things I wanted to ask is where Brahma currently is. How do we feel about making this like a kitchen area and putting our
Yeah.
foodstuffs here? And
I love that. Like a
So-
centrally
Yeah.
located.
yeah, like a central located kitchen. And then over here, how do we feel about these like gray rooms over here? I know they're not gray, but just for differentiation's sake, this be where we put our stock, like our religious symbols and the
Yep.
stuff we want to sell, like the goblin clothes and the refurbished daggers and.
I think
Well,
that's good. Like I think,
that
it's
most of the
huh?
stock should probably go in the false room.
Oh, to make it look like just a regular ass car.
Yeah. Okay,
Just-
so
Willie, you're
Oh.
smart.
Wooly, very smart. So you think is this the false room like right here where I'm like putting about?
No,
We have yet to actually build the false room.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly certain that like what we're seeing is like when you open the door into the back of the cart, we come into this hallway.
Okay. Okay.
We might have to somehow specify whether or not you enter into. I'm not 100% sure. Orange may have to confirm, on how it is that you get into this extra dimensional space versus getting into the back of the physical cart.
So, I meant to draw this out. So right now where Reku is, that is the entrance. That is the main door of the mansion. Inside the
Okay, so the back of the cart, is that the back of the cart?
It's not. So there's no back. The back is completely.
There is no back.
The door
Okay.
is to the side of the carts.
Okay.
The side. Okay.
The
So
side.
that's the side. So which way? Like, so where Chonk and
Okay.
like where our birds are tethered, would they be on the left side or the right side?
This is the carts. Okay. This wooden plate.
It's the mansion in the cart. Oh, I guess it can be oriented anyway in space. Since it-
Well, if
It-
you
it
scroll
really-
up
it
in
really
our
can
Discord
be.
call above my
Yeah.
little silly Macklemore thing, that's what our cart looks like. So scroll
Yeah,
up to
you're right.
Chester's message.
No,
So there is a door in the
Right.
front by Chunk and Brookson.
Right.
And that's the only door ever.
But so that door first leads into the false cart and then
Yeah.
into the mansion from there.
Right. So should we say that we're like right here is this is the false cart and we're gonna put all of our inventory here in these like 9 squares or whatever? Or 12 squares, whatever.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I'm getting
Below
this,
Wooly.
so non-woolly, but if I'm getting this, I'm just trying to metaphysically think about it.
Yeah.
And I want to be sure whether I'm correct. Our cart, in general, we scroll up. Like you said, it has one door.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's not a Conestoga wagon. It's kind of a solid like gypsy cart.
Yes.
So, yeah, like that. If we have a single door,
It
Opening
goes into the
into it.
mansion.
so we would almost want to have a secondary door inside there, like a closet door that then opens into this mansion. And where Reku is would be like, that's a door. You step through that, you're in this mansion. You step out of that, you're in the square space of the cart. That way if you come in from the front of the cart, you have the cart space. It's how like 10 feet wide,
Well-
10 feet long, whatever that cart space is, and then there's
So-
the extra dimensional door. What I'm trying to figure out is if that's how it is, or if this has been wished in such a way, from the DM's point of view, that the external door, the single door into the cart area, just immediately enters into the cart, into
Yeah.
this mansion.
Like, I guess my understanding had been that yes, like it's basically a mansion and a cart. I mean, Orange, you can confirm this. But like we are kind of making a partition in that first room that makes it look like a false cart. Basically so that when you look in, it just looks like a regular ass cart. And then
Uh-huh.
you go through that yellow line and it's like, oh, it's actually a mansion, not a cart.
Okay,
Yes.
so
That was my
so we would make a fake.
So-
We would build on our own a false wall in
Yes.
the
Yeah.
in the extra dimensional space.
But Orange,
So
is that
you can't
right
actually-
Yes, that sounds correct.
or okay.
So the cart itself literally, unless you break a wall out from the side of the cart itself no longer has an internal space. If you go in through the door that's like in the front of the cart, you no longer go into the cart, you go into the extra dimensional space.
Right. But we
Yeah.
want it to look like the cart. Yeah.
So yeah,
So-
so we're falsifying the inside of the cart to make it look
So
like
what-
not a mansion.
So what feels like would be more efficient to me would be to hide the original door and make a new door. So you open the door from the outside of the cart and all you see is the cart. There's no extra dimensional space. There's just the cart.
There is no inside of
Inside.
the cart. The inside of the cart
Yeah.
is this.
Yeah, like
So-
it is a mansion.
If we break a wall, because like there's no windows on the cart. It's just a block of it's just a box
Right.
of wood with a door on like we'll say the right side. So if we break a wall, we don't know what's going to happen. We have no way to access the literal internal part of the cart. As far as we know, we could be shrinking and going into the physical cart with all these things in here.
Oh, that's
We
so
don't
dope.
know. We don't know.
Okay.
So like, yeah, it could be it could be a portal at the door, but like the thing is that if we break a wall, it could break the cart. So we don't want to like try that.
No, I think I
Yeah.
fully agree with Chester, and I think that we should just build a fake one and leave the walls as
Right.
is.
Okay.
And then
I
just
just
do our
wanted,
best to disguise them to look like it's a cart without actually fucking the cart up.
Okay, just metagaming out of game. I wanted to know if that's how it worked, or if it was like, yeah, you could still get to the bed of the actual physical cart. You have to
Right.
go through this door in one direction, kind of like
Like Narnia.
kind of like Monsters Inc. Like they slide the door into place. You open that door, it goes to a new location, but if you go around the back side, there's nothing.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know if it's got
Yeah.
like if it's a
cool
magical
beans.
door or the cart itself.
Yeah, my understanding from the beginning is that we're just making like a false wall. We're pretending that the cart is smaller than it is, but we're not like
Cool beans.
there's not like another door. That's just my understanding.
We did not ask the genie enough questions, apparently.
Yeah. Well, it's for us to discover. It's a surprise. Shall we go ahead and trick out our cart with that?
So the first little space here below the yellow line is going to be our where we store our inventory, and then I would love to say that scroll array up like here is like a kitchen area because
Yep,
I think
that's
that'd be nice. And then I guess this over here could be our larder.
Yeah.
guess.
Okay. So the kitchen where the food is prepared, and the larder where it's like our pantry or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean,
I like that.
And then all of our bedrooms upstairs because there are 4 rooms and there are 4 of us. Does that
Can we have a
work for
common
everybody?
room? Like that big, like, can we have a common room where we just like hang out?
there's
Yeah, like a
lot
living
of
area?
rooms.
We're like up here.
Yeah, well,
Like-
although I was thinking that almost looks like a training area, like with the wooden floor.
Yeah.
It looks like an area where we can like spar and stuff. But
I think
yeah,
this
like
could be cool to put some couches and we could have game night.
yeah, I would love.
Just
Yeah,
be
like we
cute.
need a common area where we can just hang out and have fun.
Yeah. I like that idea.
What do you think? What do you keys think? The other keys.
Wooly has no
Sure.
opinion.
This is a very large home. It is more than Reku has ever seen. So he's kind of like, okay, sure.
I'll also note that this place is incredibly dark. Like for
Oh, we gotta light it up.
For Reku, Grell, and Wooly is not a problem since you all have dark vision or night vision or whatever it's called. But Brahma is hard for you to see. Like as you're entering, there's some light peering in from the door. But as you get deeper and deeper into the car, like the top floor is completely pitch black darkness for you.
Does Brahma's do any of the Brahma's magical items let off light?
No.
We're gonna need to get
No.
some like stones that we can get permanence with light spells and
Well, I
shit.
was just thinking
Yeah.
like wall sconces. We could just get some wall sconces.
I'm worried about
Where
the
does
smoke.
the smoke go?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Where does it go in an extra-dimensional space?
We
How
don't
does that
know.
work? Ugh.
Well, we can like do something small in the kitchen, like make a grilled cheese and see, right? Like we can do something small, smoky, and some testing.
So what time is it in game?
Right.
So, we're kind of breaking the rules a little bit since last time we ended, it's pretty early morning. So, like, let's say 5-ish. Like, you're beginning the new day. It's the new day.
Oh, with the points. We need the points, don't we?
Both depending on your actions. We'll see if they come in, how quick they come into play.
Okay.
But it's
Well,
5 o'clock in the morning.
Wooly's gonna light a candle.
Yeah.
You light
Does
a candle, and
I follow the smoke? Does it like start to pool in at the ceiling, or what happens?
yeah, it starts to pool pretty quickly. Like since
We
you're,
could-
since you're by the door, it starts to navigate towards the door. But
Oh, we could suffocate in here. Okay.
This is an engineering challenge.
Well, that's great. So we're gonna need to figure that out at some point. So for now, let's try to get like some magical lights.
You know, could we ask the genie? Is that an option?
Things like ever-burning torches are very common.
That don't create smoke?
This isn't a problem.
Are there magical fires that can cook
Yes.
food without actually
Causing smoke.
Okay, so
Magical
we just need to
fires.
get that.
Magical fires, maybe not, but this might be a little metagamey, so we can move things along. But
Right.
I mean,
things
from
like
the sound of it, we're just gonna need to like press digitation the upper floor every once in a while to get rid of any smoke.
yeah, and things like ever-burning torches that give off light without giving off smoke.
Yeah.
You could get a rock permanence with light, with the
Right.
spell light, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that expensive, and put them around in places like a
So
lamp.
We could
Sometime
totally
like window
make, like-
shopping and stuff.
yeah. We can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like magical rocks and put them in wall sconces.
Do
like,
any
we
of
can-
That'll
you
be fine.
have prestidigitation?
Yes,
Mm-mm.
I have prestidigitation.
Okay, good, because I didn't know if
can make
anybody did.
dancing- I can make dancing lights.
To me, well, okay, that works for like lighting the place up. Prestidigitation, it just seems like a very useful all-around cantrip, so that's one I took.
It
Good,
is.
because yeah, we'll need that to like clean up the smoke and stuff.
And also, if we if there's a way that we can get like a bathtub or bathing facilities in here, we can just prestidigitate the water away, can't we?
so
We-
That would be so cool.
We did get
Oh,
the
that's a great one.
materials. We did get the materials to do like plumbing and stuff. It just needs to we need to figure out how to install it.
Okay.
This sounds like a gradual increasing thing that we will deal
Yeah.
with as we go.
hmm
Well, okay. So
We'll have to do it
I
right
need
now.
to.
Wooly, I don't.
I still need to-
Think you
I still
got
need to
the
pick-
plumbing materials for something.
I thought I got the materials, but I didn't get the decanter.
No, what you told me is you were scouting out where to buy the materials. for
Okay,
plumbing.
gotcha. Okay, that works.
So you know
Okay,
where to buy
so-
piping and the endless water supply, but you haven't bought them yourself. But when you did buy things, as you see before you see like half of a table, you see a bathtub, like this white thing is a bathtub. The circular thing below the bathtub is a pissing pot. Woody bought
Yay!
4 fully furnished beds and 4 chests for all of you. And then there's a rug. The red rug, or what? Do you have a color in mind, Woody, or are you?
Red's great.
Okay, the red rug you see before you that lines the welcoming, like the entrance of the mansion is there. Wooly bought that.
Okay.
That's about, unless Wooly wants to specify anything else, that's what they bought for all of you. And you can move them around and pick out your rooms and whatnot.
There should be a piss pot for each room, and I have 20 gold worth of materials that are extras. But yeah,
And we have our okay. Those are our chests.
Do
I guess?
you need 4 piss pots? I can give you 4 piss pots, but like
yes,
we will
there-
need
well,
4 chamber
there was-
pots. Yes.
there was-
I don't.
There was 4 chamber
I-
pots. There was,
I have
but there was also like
Um,
extra materials. But yeah,
So just in the confluence of time, I would say we don't need assets for that. We can just say that they're. Don't worry about finding graphics for piss
yeah,
pots.
I'm not too
Oh
worried
god
about
damn it!
that
He's
either.
doing it
Well, I
anyway.
already have them laid down, so like, I just have to copy and paste them. It's fine.
May I have this room I just moved my thing to?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, do what you want.
Sad. Wait, sorry, I'm moving it up. Hi, Brahma. Okay, there we go.
Was I claimed a
Huzzah.
room. If anybody cares, speak now.
My piss pot's going in your room so that I have extra room.
Wow.
I do not consent to that, just so you're aware.
Okay, there we go.
Wow.
But yeah, if you don't really want to, if we can move on, or you can customize your rooms, but up to you.
So I go ahead and tell the group about the different places to pick up the plumbing supplies and the
Okay.
decanter of endless water. There's also a campfire bead plate. So these are things that cost like between 1 and 500 gold, depending on your like bartering ability. So that's why Wooly is like telling y'all about it, because Wooly doesn't do bartering.
Well, and okay, and I have like, so Grell's gonna say like I have about like I have 983 gold pieces in my pocket from what is it, from when I was gambling and stuff. So
Wow.
I will gladly put a lot of that towards furnishing our cart.
I'm sure that's. I mean, that's nice, but we have cart funds for that reason.
How much?
We still-
How big is our cart fund right now?
We still have almost 3,000 gold in cart funds.
Okay, so we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
We
I
can
think-
probably
I
for
think it
game
would be
efficiency, we can probably be like, oh, what does it cost to furnish a small home or
Yeah.
a mansion of this size? This much gold. Bam. What do you want?
Sounds good.
I think it would be fair if everybody like we do bare bones like enough to get you a hotel room, like a bed, a rug, a nightstand, whatever. And then if you want anything extra, that comes out of your personal funds.
Well, yeah,
Like-
that's where we're at right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Minus
we
like
already have a
Right.
pretty good sleeping.
Right. So Willie
next-
used cart funds and got us set up. So go ahead.
yeah, that's where we're at right now. So next, the next part is getting magical niceties,
Mhm.
like magical lights, like running water,
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
I would make a motion that those things come out of cart funds because they're general
Agreed.
quality of
I-
life
Yeah.
improvements. Okay.
Those are budgeted. We have
Okay.
the money for it. It's ready to go. The
Perfect.
only thing is that Wooly doesn't do bartering. So
Yeah,
somebody
that's a
that-
Brahma thing. or a
Right.
Reku.
Right.
Brahma or Reku.
So Wooly will just like get a grand out of the cart and hand it off to whoever is going to
I
be going out and doing
volunteer,
things.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brahma.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. What am I purchasing? I'll make a list. We need
Wool-
light.
oh, Wooly gives you
Light
an
source.
address. Like Wooly gives you like a
Okay.
piece of paper with some addresses on it. Wooly
Okay.
has paper and writing utensils.
Okay.
Wooly just has the stuff written out already
Okay.
and just hands it off to you. It says, "Go buy these things from these places, please."
Happy to. Can you verbally tell me, just so I make sure I'm doing this? We need light sources.
The light sources are not on the list because Wooly didn't think about those. But there's a magical item called a campfire bead. We need one of those.
Campfire bead.
Yep.
Okay.
A decanter of endless water. We need one of those. And there's plumbing materials, and we need those.
Okay.
Those are the three things that Wooly has scouted out, found places to buy them, and has like the money set aside. It should all be less than a grand, hopefully, because the campfire bead and the decanter are both common magical items. They're 1 to 500 gold piece. So
Okay.
depending, like if you botch your bargaining, it'll probably be around 500 piece. So here's 1,000.
Okay.
So that should be more than enough for those, plus the plumbing materials.
Anybody else speak up on quality of life improvements? I'm going to speak up. I think that we should see about getting just some regular groceries
Yep.
to like fill the larder.
Including meat for Bitey.
Meat for Bitey is on the list.
A
Adding
barrel
now.
of salt, please.
Barrel of salt.
Yes.
Heard.
Flour, lots of flour.
Flour. Okay. Next. Keep them coming. I'm making a list.
Sugar.
Okay.
Spices like cinnamon.
Absolutely.
Bacon?
Bacon?
Yeah.
I'll cook down some bacon. Okay.
By the
butter.
way, Orange,
Yes.
I need a DM clarification. Where I have put Reku,
Yes.
this little circular spot,
Yes.
does that go up to the circular spot on the second floor?
Oh yeah. Do you have a tower situation?
That'd be cool. And seems very ferrety.
No. It is
Okay.
not.
Nanner,
In that-
nanner.
That is
I
a-
thought
In
the
that
red thing
case-
was just a rug. I thought the red thing was a rug.
It is a rug, yes.
In that case, Reku takes a ground floor spot in this little circular area.
Okay.
He likes to be close to the ground when he's not intentionally climbing.
Okay. Question.
Because you got
for-
marooned way high up.
Because he's a ferret. They go burrowing.
I mean, that tracks. Question for my own clarification. What's this circular area? Is this like a door?
That's like your
Right
closet,
here?
pretty much.
Okay.
It's another closet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so extra storage. Okay. Okay.
I-
I
Anything
want to
else
put
we want?
paintings on.
Rama.
So
Rama's
I'm
room
over
is
here
right
thinking-
above Reku's, and so where
Okay.
Reku has like a nice big open space room, your
Mhm.
space is made smaller because it's a closet instead.
right, which I'm fine with that. I'll have a cute closet. Put a desk in there. Whatever.
Oh, is this okay? So this circular space is not a room. It goes into this square space.
Yeah, you've got the biggest room because that red thing is
Oh.
a rug.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
Okay.
whole room. Yeah.
Cool. I was unaware.
And you may have it.
That's why. I
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Because I'm.
Wooly, what spot did you want?
Wooly will just take an upstairs room that no one cares about.
Okay. Well, that one on the right side is really nice.
Actually,
Like to the right of.
actually,
But it's
Wooly's
really
just gonna take whatever downstairs room is still left. They will move upstairs maybe eventually, but for now,
Okay.
just downstairs, just because it's gonna be hard to get a bed upstairs.
What
That's
about
fair.
the square on the far right side?
Yeah, the red square.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can be basement buddies.
And we'll be the upstairs gang, Brahma.
Hell
What-
yeah.
What if there's an earthquake?
Brahma, we're gonna have like sleepovers and stuff. It's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah. We can turn the whole right side into like our common gaming area over here.
Yes. Let's
We
do
can put
it.
couches.
Yep, couches, gaming area. This wooden area, like
Little foyer, whatever. Yeah.
yeah. I'm trying to think what that would be.
That's
if
called
this
we
is our-
steal some furniture from a dungeon. That's what I think. And
We
then
get we
just
get
put
some
it in there.
couches and stuff in there.
We're gonna fill
Yeah.
this place out eventually. It's fine.
Absolutely. It's gonna be
For
fucking
now, it's gonna
cute.
it's gonna look fairly empty for the moment, but you know,
Oh yeah.
as
We'll get there.
as we progress, like the space that I've now taken, which I did not realize included the entirety of this other space. Like Reku's probably put like a chaotic crystal ball or something, and some like exercise mannequins. He'll have like it'll be like Aloy's room out of Forbidden West.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
play that game. Yeah, this would be
Yep.
like an archery target. It's like, where the fuck are you firing an archery arrow here?
Can I have this little closet here that I'm in right now? Like, is that part of my room?
It is part of your room. Yes.
Yay!
It looks like you've got that.
a book nook in there.
You
That'd be fucking cute. Or your
Uh,
altar, you could have a little private worship space as a
Yeah,
cleric.
like this.
a
Okay,
little
so
shrine.
then yeah, like
Yeah.
the shrine could be here, or maybe like the book nook there. The shrine could be in here with some candles and stuff like that. And I also want to get a coat. This is out of my funds. I want a little like a special coat rack that's just for Bitey, like a comfortable place for Bitey to rest when I'm not
Yeah.
wearing him.
I think Bitey's happy with a hanger. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Hang them on the
Yeah,
wall.
But I want him on a nice. I want him to be happy.
We'll get him a gilded wall hook.
There we go.
He's a sentient eating cloak. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Well, his needs are few, but I want to make sure like he's gonna be pampered like a cat would be pampered.
Just because he doesn't need much doesn't mean he gets the bare minimum.
Right. He's basically the key of cloaks, I guess. I don't know.
Nataki is gonna make like a really fancy hat rack and like I'll put it around like a bunch of toys, and Bitey's gonna chew on the couch bedpost.
And
I'm
also,
fully
yeah,
on board
and
with
I'll have some jerky in like a little thing of jerky that he can like reach with his mouth.
That
so
he can
that he never
totally
goes
ignore.
hungry. Yeah.
Totally
Oh yeah.
ignore it.
Like a
Like a
cat.
Anyway,
Oh, but you were getting a grocery list?
Yeah.
Oh, can we get cheese and butter?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Eggs?
Of course.
Yep.
They're not expensive
this economy?
Fantasyland. They're not expensive in Fantasyland.
Wait,
do we
wait.
even need to buy eggs? We have so many chocobos.
And we have Brahma.
Oh. Oh, wait, does Brahma, do you lay eggs? Sorry if this is
No.
weird. Okay.
Can we eat Brahma's eggs?
You have to have sex to have eggs, and I don't do that yet.
You don't have to have sex to have eggs. You have to have sex to have fertilized eggs.
That's
Huh?
true.
Okay.
Chickens do lay eggs
But-
without.
But is this a personal question, Brahma?
No. No, I'm fine. I've also added some things like a sponge, a broom, detergent, soap, household sundries.
Don't
We
tell
need something
Reku. He
for
might be a
Wooly.
little weird about it.
We need
Wooly
to get
needs
some
his
books
coat
for
rack.
Wooly. Wooly
He
needs
needs his coat
books
rack.
too, right? Don't they feed off of knowledge?
I will worry about my own books.
Okay.
Did you get a coat rack? Because if not, I'll find you one. For your scarves.
I did not. They're in my backpack right now. I'm okay
I will
with
find
this.
you a coat rack. I will find you a coat rack if I can. I will try. Any other requests for the shopping spree?
Okay, so we have food. We have a pretty
Oh,
good stock of food.
One thing I'm gonna look for is if there's any just like religious item things that we like crafting materials for our religious items.
We
Okay.
should be okay on crafting materials.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly just like I have to take time to actually start doing more like wood crafting. I did spend 171 gold on toolkits, so we do have a single set of every toolkit right now.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Oh, dried fruit. We don't want scurvy or some shit.
Right, you're right. Okay.
Honestly, I'm just thinking of all the stuff that I'd stock in Oregon Trail.
Most of this food is gonna go bad.
Well, are there rules on food preservation? Because like
Goodness no.
butter and cheese can sit at room temperature, or
Forever.
at least in cool. Yeah.
Your mom
Like,
can sit around
everything-
temperature.
Yeah.
I'll see
she
if I can find some kind of cooling box, maybe.
Not
Yeah.
soft
Like-
cheeses.
like
like
the
in
medieval
Power World.
version of a fridge. Yeah. I'll
Like
see if
in
I can
Power
find.
World.
Yeah. I love Power World. It's so
I
fun.
do too. Andy and I have been playing it. It's great.
It's fucking.
Well, I mean, in Orange
awesome.
and I played it too. So.
Okay. Anything else for this shopping list?
Okay, so we have all the niceties. We have the groceries. We're getting a coat rack for Wooly's scarves. What else do we need? We
I
have
think we're
crafting
good.
supplies. Yeah.
Sheets.
Alrighty, so
We have blankets, right? Okay.
Yeah. Blankets,
This is all.
sheets.
Alright.
And one potted plant, please.
Okay.
Alright, so after getting organized and exploring your mansion further, you all make of this and you head out for stuff to furnish your house.
Yeah.
So, Wooly, on
Um,
your expedition to find where to buy things, you discovered a shop in the the Keep District called the Magical Hardware Store. It's what it's called.
Nice.
And so you all make your way to the Magical Hardware Store, correct?
No.
All of us? No. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna do their own thing, right?
Because I gotta get petitions for Druid Lady. I made a promise.
Wooly tried to do a thing to do something ahead of time before the team points.
Oh.
Yeah, so Wooly got that stuff all set up. Wooly is gonna spend the day getting their rest because they got no rest last night.
Right.
Okay, so you all want to use your town points because Wooly did specify that they wanted to.
I would
do
like to
it before
spend
they use
my
them.
point shopping, and as I want to shop.
Okay.
I don't care who comes with me. I just want to go shopping. Though, depending on the extent of items I get, it might be nice to have a buddy to like help carry things
Cool.
back.
Do you think,
But-
like, would we be able to get enough signatures while we're, like, so I was gonna get signatures, like, should I come and shop and get signatures on the way, or would that be too much? Because we
No, you
gotta
should-
get, like, what, 500 signatures?
Focus on the quest.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
yeah.
gonna hit that hard. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
signatures today.
You do that, and I'll go shopping.
Okay.
And Reku, do you go off by yourself to hang up posters, or do you follow along and hang up posters as you go?
Focus on the quest, dude.
I will go with Grell, to be her assistant in case she runs into anything.
Perfect.
use
And the
that
hang up
charisma.
posters.
Use
And I'll
that
put up
You
posters
got
as
the
I go.
Riz. You're the Rizzler. You got this.
Yeah. Use the Riz, as the youth say.
Yep. Yes.
Besides,
In the
Grell
parlance
is a
of our
precious potato,
times.
and she may need help.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you say I'm a potato?
You are a precious potato.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Okay, well,
Brahma's got it on her own. She's fine. She's
I got
another
it.
magical
Look,
hero. She'll
Bra-
be good.
Yeah.
Well, can I? Well, I'm just thinking if I should bring like Chunk to help carry things.
Probably. That would
Yeah.
be a good idea. You're strong,
On top of
but
that-
like that's a lot of shit.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna
also-
bring
it-
Chunk.
It's also plausible that some of the places you go may have delivery, so they will provide a cart service to bring the shit if you're buying sufficient quantities.
Right. I
Either
mean, I
way.
can ask, but I'm gonna bring Chunk just for maybe they'll make me walk faster and I can get more shopping
Yeah.
done with my point. So
Yeah,
You-
that's fine.
Do you just take Chonk or do you take the whole cart? Because then you don't have to worry about any of that. You just take the cart with you and then put the supplies into the
well, would that slow me down though?
Not really.
cart. No.
That's a good idea though, because then
Okay.
you just put it in there as you buy it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get the whole cart. I'm gonna take the whole cart. Wooly, are you sleeping in the cart? Because I'd like when I'm in the store, I would like someone in the cart just for security reasons.
Yeah, I'm just in my room.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah,
It's
I take the
some
cart.
shut eye.
Hey, Wooly. I hope it doesn't bother you, but I'm gonna be using the cart to go shopping, so we don't have to carry everything back here. Just,
In
you
the
know,
mansion, he probably doesn't even know it's moving.
I mean, actually, that'd be a really good test. So I'm not going to bother you, and I'm going to see if you get pissed off by the cart moving. Never mind. Okay. And if like the inertia bothers you, then I'll explain to Wooly. I'm not going to repeat it all, but I'll tell you, what's going on and why.
Alright.
Is
Okay.
the cart jostling?
Does
So-
the cart jostle Wooly and wake him?
As they are prepping the cart to move and they are like taking the cart over a bridge and through the Green District into the Keep District, it feels like nothing's happening. Like it's
Very cool.
starkly smooth. Like
Yeah,
you're not moving,
extra dimensional
you're
spaces
just-
are kind of that cool.
Okay.
So Wooly cannot tell the cart is in motion while inside. Awesome.
Truth.
And now, Wooly, I also want you to make a perception check.
Oh.
Do. Looking up my skill.
Okay.
Hey!
With
You perceived infinity key.
Uh oh.
I'm so upset. Okay, let's do this shit. So as
So
you're moving, it is early in the morning, so there's not much traffic in Rascom. So it is like for you three, it's pretty quiet as it is. You can hear like noises and stuff, but for Wooly, you do not hear anything at all coming from outside. But even with that dense quiet, and you're not fucking 20, you hear noises coming from below you.
Is shit
Oh.
in our mansion?
Wooly is going to sleep, because they are very tired, and surely the noises below are just the sounds of the city. What do the sounds below me sound like?
With a nat 20, they sound like something kind of like crawling around.
Good to know.
And occasionally you probably hear like the flapping of some wings. Like you hear some.
Maybe. Oh. We have
Wow.
bats. I love bats.
Wooly will be more concerned about this if it comes up immediate, like if it causes a problem, or after they're done sleeping.
All right, yeah. You sleep and you hear noises from below, but it's all good. Nothing happens. But that's all
Yet.
you hear. It is complete silence and just some noises from below.
Oh.
It is very unsettling and quite a creepy experience. But you do sleep. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Reminds me of time
Creepiness.
in the nothing.
It's very.
Wooly's like, this is a problem for tomorrow, Wooly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the three of you go out and
Sounds like me looking at my work on Friday.
go shopping. We're gonna start with Grell. Not Grell. We're gonna start with Brahma, and you go, and you eventually find a shop called the
Magical Warehouse.
Hardware Store.
Okay.
And you go inside, and you see a Sapphire Muslim, a rock person, working the store, and they go like, "Welcome, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm just dandy. How's your morning going?"
It's going okay so far. I am here to take a look at your merchandise and, stock up on some things.
Well, all right. What are we in the store for? Are you building anything? Construction? Do you need tools? Need some water?
You have a list.
I have a list, and I show him the list of, I'm looking for a campfire bead, a decanter of endless water, household sundries like blankets, sheets,
Copper tubing.
copper tubing for plumbing materials. I'm
Well-
trying to outfit a new dwelling.
Oh well.
Let's save.
We definitely have some. Did you mention the water thing?
Yes.
Decanter. Yep.
Well, we definitely have the decanter. We definitely have some. We have some decanters. We have some fire beads, and we have plenty of choices for plumbing. We also have these nifty seeds that instantly grow trees if you are interested in those at all. And we also
What
have
kind of trees?
acorn trees. They are instant acorn seeds that grow trees instantly.
Oh.
Well, acorn's just oak. It doesn't actually produce any fruit, so...
Your mom
You can
doesn't
eat
produce fruit.
acorns. Just gonna say.
I mean, we could grind acorn into flour, I guess, if anybody...
Yeah, it's kind of a.
But I'm
Yeah,
like, there's
they-
no...
Agree.
Yeah.
Okay, outside of game, not as Brahma, there's no sunlight in there. It's dark as a pit, so the bitch
Yeah.
won't grow unless we get a natural light source.
That's fair.
So I asked them, these all sound great. I'd definitely like to talk about these. Do you have any light sources that I could peruse?
Well, of course, we're not the medical hardware store for nothing. We have plenty of different light sources. Some that
He-
create smoke, some that don't create smoke.
He takes you to the
definitely
magical
looking-
equivalent of the light section of Home Depot. There's like fans. And...
Exactly. That is exactly what it looks like.
Okay, well, I'm looking for something that does not produce smoke. What options do we have?
We have all sorts of things. We have small smokeless torches. We have we have some chandeliers. We have medium-sized chandeliers. We have all kinds of light sources. Are you looking for? You said you don't want smoke,
I do not want smoke.
but yeah, we have like your occasional side table lamp. We have light sources that can go on walls. You know, that kind of stuff.
I'd love some things for the wall and maybe the ceiling.
All right.
Like, do you have like a smokeless chandelier, like ever burning?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you want a small one, medium one, large one?
Well, what's the price difference?
Small one's gonna be 150, medium's 250, and large one's 500.
Large is 500. Okay.
Large would probably be like for the entire entrance hall.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I was thinking, because we've got those stairs, so we get one large one, and then it comes down and shines over the whole, like, down from the second floor to the first, and then some smaller ones
would-
for the
It
hallways.
would cover the whole of like the base interior of the mansion.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Light's
definitely
kind of
interested.
important.
Absolutely, I'm definitely interested in a large one.
So is your mom.
And yeah.
Yeah.
I am wondering though, depending on the volume of my purchase, if we could get like a discount for bundling because of how much I intend to buy today.
Well,
Roll for persuasion?
certainly. Let's save that for the end, and I can calculate some stuff for you. So you are
Okay.
interested in the chandelier?
So the large chandelier. So out of like not Brahma, you say if we put it at the top, it will light the whole mansion. one large one will light the whole
Looking
mansion
at it,
aside
that's
from
what you
like the
can
closed
tell,
rooms.
Looking
Yeah,
at it, that's
okay.
what you can tell, yes.
Okay, so one large one will light the whole mansion aside from the rooms that have their doors closed. Okay. I definitely want one large one.
And now he's
I-
gonna he's gonna kind of interlude and be like, "Do you have a way to attach the chandelier at all? Because if you want an easy stick-all solution, we have this." And he grabs like a oiling can with like the small like slow dripper spout. We have this magical oil that can attach anything to anything. No matter of seconds.
I'm definitely interested in the
Universal
magical
clue.
oil. How much is that?
That's gonna be 500 gold, but we can talk about the discount at the end.
Okay, I'd love to talk about that. How much for the campfire bead? It should be common, so it shouldn't be expensive.
Good. 25 per.
Okay. Chester, how many campfire beads do we need? Just one?
Just one, because like that's just for cooking.
Okay, so 25 gold. How much for the decanter of endless water?
That's gonna be 500.
It's a common magical item.
It is, I think. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's as common as the campfire bead.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while you're all doing this. I'll be
That's
back.
decanter is 1 to 500. So if they're selling it for 500, then there is a. I mean, that's the highest it would normally be sold for. So I mean, it could be. There's probably a reason they're selling it for that if they are. So I mean maybe find out.
Unless this decanter is gilded, like I don't need a shiny pitcher. Like I go back to the merchant. Like, do you have another decanter of endless water that isn't so expensive? Because I know that this is a common item. So
Well, I don't know where you're from, but these aren't coming from around these parts. No, ma'am.
Well, there we go.
This is the last one in stock. I have no idea when we will get more decanters in the future, so 500. But we can talk about that later.
okay. I'm tentative on this price, but put it on the list for now.
Still worth it.
I mean, I know it is. I'm just like 500 for something that's common is.
It's,
we have
it's
a
not common.
Well, right. Like we have a budget of 1,000, and with the chandelier and the oil, that's 1,000 right there. And then the decanter's 1,500. Like
Yeah, but I
The
mean,
math
I didn't budget
the
for
math
those.
ain't mathing. I know you didn't, but I'm just like the math is not mathing.
I mean, you know where things are in the cart. You could just go out back into the cart and grab more money, but
I mean,
Yeah.
I could, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Because I'm just like this is a tad ridiculous, and we still have to buy groceries. Like light is important, but I also enjoy
groceries should
eating.
not cost more than like 50 gold.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear you, but I'm over here like I got a budget. Plumbing materials. Can we just say random plumbing materials that Chester specifies? Because I don't want to get into the
There's a
weeds
list.
details. I present the list.
Well, the plumbing is mostly piping, correct?
Yes, the plumbing is entirely piping and like faucets and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, well, the Muslim takes you through some piping options. Well, over here we have some lead piping, we have some bamboo piping, we have copper, brass, and iron. Iron is, so we sell piping by 5 feet. The most expensive one is iron, which is $250 for 5 feet.
Yeah, we don't need iron. What's the cheapest? Bamboo?
Cheap is actually going to be lead piping for 30 gold pieces for 5 feet.
Yeah, I don't want lead poisoning. What's the next one?
Bamboo is 75 gold pieces for 5 feet.
Okay, how many 5 feet do we need?
I don't know. Grab like maybe like. Oh, I need to think about it. I don't know.
Let's say, I'll just tell you, let's say...
Like Wooly would have figured that out when they were doing the stuff. It's just this is not
Okay,
something that
well-
we thought of prior.
Let's just say... How much would it be? Let's say 50. Let's say 50... No, not 50. Okay,
50
50 is
feet.
way too much. No, 50 is way too much. Let's say 30. 30
30
enough to
feet?
cover the span of the mansion.
Okay.
Whether or
30
not
feet
that's
is right.
actually correct, I don't care. That's just how much it would take to span the mansion.
Okay.
Just
Right.
get
I'm not
copper.
interested in role playing that into the weeds. Okay, like that's. Some people like that level of detail. I'm in them.
And now we need
Um,
20 U joints.
All right, like no, I'm good.
Testing.
So
Can you all
that-
hear me?
Yes.
Yep, I can hear you, Keith.
Okay.
Feed sources. We got. I want to grab 4, or let's talk about the side table lamps.
Oh.
How much are those?
The side table lamps is gonna be 10 gold pieces.
And gold. Okay. Campfire bead, plumbing. Okay. What else do you have in stock? Just I don't want to forget anything.
Oh, you know, just we have some plot plans. We have other home decor stuff. We have frames. We have furniture. We have furnishing.
Okay.
Pretty much
I want to
made
look at your
everything.
rugs.
Sorry,
Do
what?
you have a pink rug? A rug?
We have some rugs. Yeah.
I want a pink one.
Okay. How big are we thinking?
6 by 8 feet.
Yeah, sure. We can get that for you for 10 gold.
Okay. And that'll come out of my personal funds. While I'm here. Lamps. I want a small chandelier as well
So the big.
for my. Yeah. Well, I'm doing both.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Both. In addition to, I'm gonna pay for that out of my funds and put it in my room. What potted plants do you have?
We have. I don't know. Name them. You have them. I don't know. Cacti. We have some cacti.
Throw 100 gold
We
of
have-
materials, and we're good.
We have haunted plant.
Yeah.
Texture number 537.
Like, just throw down like 100 gold of stuff and call it a day.
Well, I'm
We don't
just
want to get
like,
specific.
Grell, do you care what kind of plant you got? Do you want petunias? Do you want?
Ooh.
I think the idea
Sure.
here. I think the idea here, Rachel, is they have plants. What do you want? So just
We get
You
niceties
pay,
and call it
you
a day.
I'd say something an herb, so that
An
we can
herb.
use it to cook with. I've been thinking
Okay.
about cooking a lot.
Okay. So I asked, do you have any herbs?
This isn't a food store. This is a hardware store where you exclusively focus on things.
Oh. Plants. If they have plants, they'd have herb
Home
plants.
Depot has gardening.
This
It is
isn't
not
Home
magical
Depot.
Oh
Home
my
Depot.
God.
No,
This is
it's
magical.
Gnome. It's Gnome Depot.
This is
Okay.
the magical hardware store, not the magical plant store.
Okay, okay. Well, then I'm going to wait to get a plant for you, Key.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, let me think. Hardware. Willie, you said we already have like tools, so we're like we don't need to get a hammer.
We have all the
We
tools in
have-
the world.
Okay, so we have everything we need that way. You said furniture.
We have light and plumbing now.
You're thinking
Yeah.
too hard.
I am.
But, I mean, this is role playing too.
Right.
Do it how you feel is right.
I'm trying so hard.
You
do
are. No, you're doing great.
Do you have like a washing bin, like half a whiskey barrel size, where we could like wash our clothes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I want one of those. How much is that?
5 gold pieces.
Okay. Do you have blankets and sheets, or should I go to a fabric store?
We have those supplies.
Yeah.
We have those already. Okay, then never mind. Okay. Okay, I think I've got a pretty good selection of items together. So let's discuss price.
Okay. So did you write down the total for everything, or did you just write down the objects themselves?
Both. So let's start with my personal funds. I wanted a small chandelier for my room,
Okay, that's what.
and then the rug, which you said was 10 gold. Well,
Alright, if we wanted to simplify it, put it all together, get the discount, take the fraction out for your personal, and then everything else from everything else.
yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So we've got. I'm mathing here. We've got the 150 for me.
Honestly, just take it all out of the card funds. It'll be fine.
We've got the large, the oil. The other thing was 500. What was
Really,
it?
our
The
money is all
decanter.
in common, basically. Anyway.
Well, large thing decanter at the 25. I wanted to get some lamps for everybody. That's 40 gold. And then my stuff is 60, and then 75 per 5 feet. So if we're doing 30 feet, that's 75 times 6. Another 450 fucking gold. Okay. Okay, so the base total is that much. It's a lot.
It's okay.
It's nasty.
We're gonna make a lot of
Magic
money.
items
too.
are expensive.
Yeah.
I know.
A decanter of endless water is pretty fucking dope.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm just like, huh.
It's worth that expense.
Well,
The things that I gave you are within the price limit.
how
I know.
about this? Let's say I throw in the magical, what's it called? Magical oil for free with a bonus
Okay.
magical oil. So you get two for. You get two.
Okay, so that's minus 500, which gets us at 1665. Okay, and what else?
And I can discount you. You don't have to pay for 15 feet of piping.
Minus 15, so that's minus
90.
5. Shit, fuck ass.
No.
Okay.
No, wait. What should that be?
I'm doing the math here. This is minus 75. You said 15 feet. That's 10. No, there's 75. So, that gets us down to there. Because it's 75 gold per 5 feet. Okay.
And yeah, I think
Um,
that's where I will have to cut it.
Okay. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Make an argument.
An argument.
Make an argument.
Well, my persuasion would be, with the volume I'm buying, would you be willing to throw in the small chandelier, because of the volume of everything else I've got? So, like, not discounting this price, but, like, I'm trying to get my personal chandelier for free.
Say no more. Absolutely, I can throw in the personal chandelier for free, no problem.
Okay. And my rug? It's only 10 gold, my rug.
I can give you 50%, so 5 gold for that.
Okay. Okay.
And that's where I will double cut
Okay. I'd say, can I have some help taking these things to the cart, please?
it. Certainly. So you pay them.
I'll pay them the 1440, unless like, part of me is like, I don't want to intimidate because they've been very nice and they, with
Well, did you subtract
Giving us-
150 for the personal now?
I did not. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh.
And then subtract another 5.
Yeah. So, well, the minus 150 minus, not plus, minus, bitch. So it's like, it's me. I'm bitches. Because I'm just going through my list here. So that was that was the 3 big items. Was the 25 was the bead. That was our lamps. And that was the plumbing. Yeah, so I forgot to take that off. So yeah, it's $12.85. Yeah, with the free chandelier. And I just say, thank you very much. Can I have some help taking these things to my cart, please?
Certainly, and yeah, they help you take your stuff to the cart.
Okay. I hand them 1,000 because that's what Wooly gave. And then while we're loading things into the cart, I go to the communal funds and I grab the other 285.
All right, perfect. Subtract all that money and we're good to go.
Yep. Wooly, you've got the communal math. And then I put all of the stuff in the fake area. Oh, have we built the fake area?
No, you have not built the fake area at all.
Okay, so we, while I'm here at the hardware store, I ask about like getting some wood so that we can.
A wall.
Yeah.
Like wall material.
Yeah, like how can we? Yeah, well, I'm talking to him, and I'll roll persuasion for like, I really appreciate all your help today, and I would like to trust on your discretion. We're trying to build a false wall in the cart because I mean he's helping me load. He obviously sees it. Can I ask for your?
Speaking.
I mean he's helping me load things into the cart. Like
I'm just gonna interject real quick. It doesn't even need to be a false wall. We could straight up put up a frame and drywall and a door.
Right.
Straight up wall.
As we load things, I'm like, I really appreciate your help loading all these things. Could I ask for your advice on how to put a wall right here?
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, so he comes. So the pronouns don't matter. They use all pronouns. Anyway, so he comes into the cart. And he's like, "Whoa,
okay.
You have an impressive vehicle here."
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's take a look here. He's been wearing this tool belt around his waist all this time, and she kind of takes out a measuring, what's it called? A measuring ruler.
Measuring tape?
Yeah.
Measuring tape?
Takes out measuring tape, kind of measures out the framework of what you're looking for, and kind of like knocks on the wood a little bit. Are you looking to also put in a door here as well, or are you just wanting the wall?
Absolutely.
We're wanting a door so that, and again, I really appreciate your discretion here, so that it looks like a normal cart. Like
I'm gonna be entirely honest. I love the idea of this person coming into the cart, looking at the space, and not even taking out a measuring tape, but like from a small pouch on their belt, just a full fucking ruler, like long enough to cover the entire distance, and like a T-square and shit to get the framing right.
Magic.
Just magically up out of this little tiny pouch.
Right. Well, I'm just like, we want to put a door here to, disguise that this isn't a normal cart. And we're also thinking about maybe putting some shelves on the wall for our items. Is this something you could help us, like quote some wood and supplies?
Well, if you are willing to pay $250, I can take care of all of that for you right now. It would take an hour.
You'll build the. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Well,
I would
resources,
absolutely love
everything
it.
included. $250.
I ask him. I'll pay you $250. So long as we have your discretion, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I don't know why you would want to keep a piece of work like this so hidden, but certainly.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate your help with this. Would you be willing to help me hang the chandelier as well when you're done?
Yeah, sure. That's no problem at all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So we're going to get the big chandelier up in the area, and then I want the small chandelier in my room.
Yeah.
And then
so that
I'll
all
put...
happens. You don't have to tell me that. That all
Right.
happens. It's all
Well,
good.
I want to put the lamps on the shelves that he builds, so when everybody comes home tonight, it's like, hey, here's the lamps I bought you, and here's the plumbing supplies. When he's done building the shelves and the fake door, I want to put all the stuff that we bought on it.
Yeah, no problem. That all happens. I will try to multitask. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, that all happens.
Okay.
Five
So-
or six
Um,
campaigns from now, Reku leaves a little holographic thing with that place. Like, I'm Captain Reku, and this is my favorite hardware store in Roscoe.
Yeah, sponsorship.
Hell yeah. So we get our fake door, we get shelves for the merchandise staging area, so it looks like a normal cart. We get lights for everybody, we get water, we get the campfire bead. Did I forget anything? Everything else is like groceries. And Keys
think we're good.
plant. Okay, then I'm fully willing to let somebody else take a turn. I have done what I wanted to do.
So Rachel, I'm gonna put some stuff in the cart. You can decorate any way you want. But
Okay.
as you're doing that, I'm gonna move on over to Grell and Reku.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
Reku. Hello, Grell. I am God. As Brahma's been shopping, you've been going around town, giving out posters. Okay, let's start with Reku a little bit. But you've been,
Okay.
talking to people. Has Reku been giving out posters as well as hanging them up, or just hanging up posters?
So if we're running into people, Reku would definitely talk them up and be like, here's a poster that we would love you to put in your establishment. Otherwise, yes, he is putting them up in places as he goes along. I'm trying to remember exactly what these posters were for. They were to save the tree, right?
Yes, they are for saving the tree and the other's green.
Yeah. So he's hanging them up at corners. If there's little like poster boards, like you see downtown sometimes, he'll put them up there. If we pass by, shop owners that are sweeping their front steps or stuff, he'll be like, "Hey, would you mind handing this out? We're trying to save the tree in the park. Keep it beautiful, Keep Raskin beautiful. Keep the dealer's green green."
You said this is a bathtub?
The one in the middle of the lobby, yeah, that's a bathtub.
Alright, I'm putting it over here.
So, yeah, you do that, and as you two are going around talking to people, handing out posters, whoever wants to, I want you to give me a persuasion check with advantage from the other.
Oh.
And then
I do have... Oh, sorry.
No, and then your posters will also give an advantage, but that will be on my end.
How do I
have
rotate
persuasion.
this
I
thing?
do have
What is this?
persuasion. I'm proficient in.
That is a table.
What is your total
Light
key?
table?
It would be +6.
You're actually going to be better because here's the funny thing: despite my charisma, Reku does not have persuasion.
Yeah, you have deception, don't you?
I have
Uh,
yes, deception.
I'm gonna say let's put it in the kitchen. So, and can you rotate it, Orange?
The problem with the table is the box that would let me rotate it is underneath the green circle whenever I click
Oh.
it. So it is unrotatable for some reason.
Oh, well, I want to put it here, but have it face the other way. Can I because I want this to be our kitchen where we cook.
Okay, keep doing that for me. Yeah,
Wait,
just
this?
keep moving it, yeah. Oh, damn it.
So I'm gonna let Grell actually do the persuasions because Reku doesn't actually have it.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work
Oh,
out.
the
That
one.
didn't
Rachel,
That's
I mean,
a-
it's the one, yeah.
okay. Keep doing that
slash
for me.
roll.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, I did it.
Roll.
Oh,
One,
no. Okay, good
T.
job.
Hey, can you make it centered here? Can you make it bigger, 3 squares, and then center it here, on this one? Yeah, and then can we get it flush against the wall?
Oh, it's bigger now.
Yeah,
I like
trying
it
to-
bigger. I
That's
like
what she
it
said.
big.
I like them chunky.
I like
Hey,
chunky tables.
game mechanic.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
the
That-
roll
yeah,
command?
that'll work.
Because I'm doing something wrong.
I like that
but
orange.
Nick, what happened was you put a space between the 1 and the D20. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll, and it's with advantage, I guess. Okay. Oh God. All right.
Well, there's your advantage roll. So I got a 12 to assist you.
Is that how that
I like
works?
that.
I was
Everybody
just rolling.
Oh,
has
okay.
a light. You guys can move your lights when you're back, but you've got lights now.
17. There we go.
This pink thing, this pink circle is my rug, I guess.
Oh, it's cute. I was like,
I-
what is the pink circle? But that makes sense. It's the rug.
Orange, I can't move my rug.
I know, give me 1 second. So, the way the help action works is you roll with advantage.
Yeah.
So you get a
So
roll
I-
twice,
I-
you take the bigger
A
roll.
9 and then a 17. So 17's my high one.
Okay. So then, Reku, what were your rolls for them?
I thought I needed to roll charisma as well with assisting Grell. But if I did not, then
No,
just
you don't need to
ignore
do
those.
anything.
Okay. So, okay. In that case, I made not a mistake. 17 is great. Give me 2 more, since you're doing this for the whole day.
And is it with are all of them with advantage?
Yes,
Reku's with me?
since Nick is helping you out. Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's see. 20, but let's see if it can get even better.
Crit fishing.
Nope. Okay, so 23. So 17, 23, and then let's see here. Yeah, crit fishing. Not bad. Okay, and then let's see if we can get better. Like a key. Okay, so it's what? It's 17, 18, and 23
Alrighty.
for our rolls.
Perfect. So yeah.
And
as-
Grell is just trying her hardest to convince people, being like, Generisa be praised! Come and save the tree and shut the druid lady up!
And
For the
Reku's
people
just
that, yeah.
Reku's just flexing, looking handsome.
Very the handsomest ferret in the world.
Comes on my
In
new
Rascom.
comic book.
Yes, and the comic book.
Yup.
They might recognize me from that, maybe.
It hasn't come out yet.
They might actually.
Maybe it
Like,
has.
have,
be so badass.
yeah, has the first issues, like, they've already started publishing, right?
I
don't
don't,
know quite.
know. It's only been a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Like, we haven't even been in Rascal a week.
Your fame will grow, though, as more people read your comic.
Hence the joke about, like, 4 or 5 sessions from now. Slide a little holographic thing to the hardware store guy. I'm Captain Reku. It is my favorite hardware store in all of Rascal.
I'm rolling
All right.
some numbers.
Yep, you're good. So I have so far, like, for the first day that we did this, we got where is that? 142 signatures, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
And so now you get to add 213 to that.
Oh, thank
Nice.
goodness. Okay, that's good.
Since you are
213.
mostly
Petitioning.
petitioning
Yeah.
in the Keep district instead of the Dealers Green district, that helps you a lot because you already got quite a few signatures from there.
All right. So now we have, like, okay, so we're up to 350, but we're gonna have to work our booty off tomorrow because we have to get to what, 500, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and the ball is coming up.
But you do still have your group point there on, so you can use that maybe.
Oh, okay.
But, so, as you two are going around town, you eventually, Reku,
Hi.
Reku, you see someone tear down one of your posters and
Oh,
is tearing it up
Murder.
and stamping on it on the ground.
rude!
And it is a very
What?
short human lady who looks very old and is wearing a disgustingly pink jacket. And has a
You
very,
met Dolores Umbridge.
has a very old, like taller lady, like a much taller lady than herself. An elf, a very old looking elf lady.
Do I recognize them from the bowling alley?
Give me a history check.
I have no history, so I suppose this will just be straight intelligence.
Uh-oh.
You calling them stupid?
Actually, I don't know Reku's intelligence stat. I was just
It's just a +1. He's,
okay.
you know,
It's not bad though. He's above average.
he's not dumb. He's just
No.
not, you know, oh my god, I can see what Shakespeare was talking about when he bespoke of this.
It's not his.
And-
It's not his dump stat, but it's also not his main.
He's pretty.
Yes, he
He
is.
got a 10.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I assume I don't recognize them.
No, you do not recognize this.
That's
these
fine.
Two old ladies.
I'm going to go over to where they are stamping on the poster. I assume my picture is not on it.
No, your
'Cause
picture's
it's a-
not on the poster. It was just mostly words and like a picture, a nicely drawn picture of the tree.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go over to the two as they are stamping on the poster, and I'm gonna play dumb. Like, I'm not gonna go in angry. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, what are you doing? I'm just gonna go up and be like, what's that all about?
Also,
Like,
Reku,
straight-
I have come
like-
with you. So,
Like straight up, that's
Yeah.
what Reku does. Like he kind of motions, he kind of gives a little motion to Grell to be like, chill, because he knows Grell helped put these up. But he's not going to give the intention that he knows what the hell the poster is or that he put it up. He's just going to go over to those two and be like, and literally he says, "Hey, what's that all about?"
what's all this then?
What do you care?
I'm honestly just really curious as to why you're ripping off a poster and stamping on it. Like people don't stamp on, like people don't rip posters off of walls and stamp on them unless there's like some real reason for it. Like I just why?
Like, is everything okay?
It's that miserable Twimble trying to save the tree while I'm over here trying to buy it
Hey.
from underneath her stinky nose.
Druid's name just dropped.
Oh,
She just wants
So
it to,
you're-
she wants that plot of land to go to waste. Well, I want to use it for innovation and to
well,
Further-
like what kind of innovation?
I want to open up a I want to open up a Wendigo there. And I want to use that land to further Raskin's development by opening up stores.
There's a lot of stores already, though.
Well, there's a lot of
Like-
money to be made with that land.
Okay.
There's a nice park there. It's a really nice, pretty green space.
So, have you seen outside of the city? There's plenty of trees out there. If you want greenery, get out of the
yeah.
city.
But we want greenery here too. People need green spaces to be happy.
Well, if they want
Plus,
green so
I've
much, they
worked
should
at a
move that-
Wendigo's, and you know what? Wendigo's was mid. I said it.
Ow.
The food is mid.
Well, if they want greenery that badly, they should move to Fool's Crossing, those imbeciles.
Your mom's an imbecile. I'm not there. I can say what I want.
Yeah.
Your mom regrets having you.
So,
Wow.
anywho, while they're stamping on it, so like, Reku still kind of playing dumb. Still kind of playing dumb. So they want to innovate. They want to. So Reku goes, oh, so you want to take that land and innovate it. What were your names?
Betsy Browningham, says the small pink lady.
Betsy
And-
Branningham, you said?
Yeah, Betsy Browningham.
Sounds like a bitch.
And the taller
Yeah.
lady is like, hi, I'm Greta.
Greta?
And
Okay.
Greta.
And Greta
So-
has a dog on a leash, has like a small little Shih Tzu.
Like a little
Aw.
yap dog.
Yep.
A little yap dog. Oh, that's adorable. Your dog is adorable. He looks right at Greta and goes, your dog is adorable. So,
That's
Betsy.
Champagne, you masquerade. That's my dog. This
Oh.
is just my servant. She's attending
Oh.
to the so to speak.
Oh, Well, I beg some kind of pardon. Anyway. But what do you really gain with that space? It's already a really crowded area.
More chances to make money. You adventurers
Oh.
wouldn't know the sense.
But aren't there other
I don't know
plots of
about
land?
that.
Why does it have to be the one tree ends, single tree? I mean, it's not the one tree in without the one tree out there.
Because it's right dead set in the middle of Dealer's Green. Just right for the taking and right for the building. There's much to be made off that land. And it's
So,
being wasted away by
Reku-
that parasite of a tree.
So I want to say, while
God
Betsy's
damn.
going off on this rant, Reku straight up turns to Greta. Just flat out zones Betsy out.
At first,
And looks
Greta's
over-
kind of down this issue, and then perks up surprisingly, looks back and forth as you're kind of just zoning in on her.
Fine. She doesn't matter.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it's fine. He kind of zones out Betsy while she's going on a rant towards Grell, and while they're kind of having their exchange, and looks over at Greta, who is, the servant, the more of the people's thing, and he straight up says to her, "How do you feel about the tree?" I'd really like to know, as an adventurer, and he kind of puts his hand towards Betsy in half a screening fashion, half a indication thing, like, because she said so. As an
that Riz.
as an outsider, as a adventurer, just getting an idea for the city, how do you feel about the tree and about the green of the Dealer's Green?
She kind of shrugs her shoulders like, it's alright, I guess. Kind of nice to get stoned out there.
Did she say kind of nice to get stoned out there?
Yeah.
Okay. It gives
Girl
you a
knows
great
where
place
it's
to
at.
walk. It gives you a great place to walk the dog, though, right? Nice, soft. It can do its business, not on the stones.
It is true. Champagne does love to piss on the tree. It's like her favorite pissing spot.
It brings nutrients to the leaves. It's fine. That is fantastic information. Thank you.
If you say so. I don't know much about herbs. Apparently.
I don't either. All I know is animals like green. You don't want to walk the dog outside the walls, right?
No, I would not. Champagne would not survive 5 seconds out there.
Exactly. It would
His
be a
name is
horrible place.
Champagne.
It would be a
I love
horrible place. And he pauses half a second, gives a quick side glance to Betsy, to walk the dog back to Greta. But, what do I know? I'm just an adventurer who walked here.
That
through
is true.
what-
You know nothing, says Betsy.
Through what? Glance over at Betsy. What's out there?
That is true.
And it's nice to have a nice, pretty place where people can see the wonderful greenery that's not glance at Betsy, horribly outside the wall, but glance back to Greta.
We almost got eaten by a tree out there. Okay? This is a nice tree. We need to keep it up. What? I'm gonna ask Betsy something.
Okay.
Tell me something. Tell me something. Like level with me. What if we could find a better spot for a Wendigos than that place with the tree? Like that we need that green space to it perks the town up. It's an important part of that inn that is, culturally and historically important to this town. What if we found an even better location for the Wendigo? Like, let's be honest, Rascom can use a Wendigos. People love their fast food, their fast street food. But what if we could find you an even better location? And that way everyone could be happy.
Give me a persuasion check, I guess.
Okay.
It's pretty high.
Oh, no, I understand. Like, this woman is, she's not easy to...
No,
Oh,
and
right.
I'm all for pissing her off. Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. No, I understand. Ew, yeah, no.
There are no other
16.
places in Rascom. The only other locations is up in the sky on top of other buildings, away from money. With near the green, it's right in the center where everyone passes by every day. It's the peak location for a Wendigos.
Out of game, I know I'm not there, but somebody should say to her, do you think if you get rid of the greenery, people will stop walking by there every day?
Yeah, like, that greenery is part of the reason why it's such a highly populated area, because, you know, people want to take in the nice greenery, you know, on a nice day. Like, that's going to take out one of the... Basically, like, that tree... Let's look at it this way. I'm going to try another tack with her. That tree is an asset. And it has an economic value. Like, not just, you know, a nature value, not just a spiritual value. Like, it has economic value by being where it is. And by taking that out, you're going to destroy the value that it has. Just for a Wendigos, which again, the food, like, it's okay. You know, it's fine. But, like, you know,
Insulting
I think what you
her
should
food.
do... Well, no. Well, okay, what you should do is maybe you should consider working with the people at the One Tree Inn and leaving the tree in place to maybe come up with another business option. There's plenty of ways to make money, and it doesn't involve cutting down a tree that has value to this city. You don't want to waste the the economic value of that spot, do you?
That sounds like a great
I don't think
plan B.
Wendigos.
But me and the people who own that plot are already in communications, and we're already working out deals. So the tree is going to
Wow.
be mine.
Who owns that plot of land?
Yeah.
He just blurts that out.
Technically the Baron, but technically the person on the docks is in charge of what that land is used for.
Oh,
Oh,
the guy we
yeah.
were already talking to. If we got a bunch
Oh.
of signatures, he would block it.
Captain dude, yeah.
Has she stepped away from the poster?
Not really. You approached her, so there was no real reason for her to move away from the poster.
Ah.
That she was.
Is her foot
Well, I
still
mean-
like on it?
Yeah.
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 That's fine.
Anyway,
Man.
peasants, you are stinking up the keep district. So be on your way. I'll be on my way. Don't interfere with the future of Wendigos and her and unless you guys do anything.
What is So when she says that, like, be on your way, Reku pointedly stands where he is, points to the side towards the gutter, and says, "By all means, be on your way."
Oh,
Yay!
Ooh,
That's all
damn!
got it.
Oh,
She-
that's out of game. Oh,
She goes to turn up her nose at you, but it just looks like she's looking up at you even more because she's so small. And
Oh,
Oh, she's got bats in the
fantastic.
cave.
She's
No,
since she's so much smaller, Reku puts
offer
his
her
own head
Kleenex
up.
because her boogers are hanging out.
I'm really tempted to burst my blue armor just for the fuck of it, but that requires me to yell shit, so no. But he just puts his head a little higher back, kind of like, because he's so much taller than she is anyway.
And yeah, the three of them.
But
just
as they
start
start moving, he does give a smile and a bow, a slight, like, kind of a bow, like a
yeah.
hi to Greta.
Put up another poster while she's still watching, right
Yeah.
where she just ripped the
Yes.
other one down.
Well, my intention was to grab the poster,
Put it on
when
back
she's
like
done
all
with
those
it and put it
Pikmin
right
signs.
back
Push it
up.
off. Yeah.
No, put one on her back if you can. Like roll like a sleight of hand and put a sign on her back, like the people used to put those signs like
Kick me sign. Yeah, do a
kick me
on that,
sign.
Yeah.
But which
I'll be
two
entire-
posters?
I'll be entirely honest. I got the stealth. I might be able to pull that off.
Do it.
Sleight of
do
hand.
it.
Do it.
Is that assault? Nah, who cares? Do it.
Do we have
Fuck
any
it.
inspiration
No.
today?
Assault is harm or the threat of harm.
Well, but actually spitting on someone counts as simple assault too.
It's
I
like
mean,
making a
okay.
physical
Hold
attack.
on.
Okay.
Hold on. I will interject.
Yeah.
You are metagaming our world into this one.
You're right.
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying. I know you're right. You're right, but I'm
I
just
gotta go
saying,
swap
like,
the laundry anyway, so I'll be right back. Y'all
Okay,
have
Key.
fun.
Yeah. Reku, you do what you want to do, but it is
Don't
a very
fucking
funny
talk.
idea.
There we go. As they're walking away, and
Yeah.
even if Greta notices, he very stealthily, boop, one of those
Right
posters
on her back.
on her back.
So, as I'm going to roll to see if Greta notices, but as you stick the poster to her back, she does not notice and she continues walking. But the poster is so much bigger compared to her that it drags up along the ground and looks almost.
That's
Now
how
that's
big.
oblivious.
I did not know those posters were that fucking big.
pretty big posters.
They gotta be
I
seen.
mean, they gotta be seen, but I didn't think they were like. I mean, what's
You
her
were
rate?
thinking like the little, yeah.
They're both humans. Or no, Red Sea's a human.
What?
Greta
Greta's an elf.
is an elf.
Elves aren't like 3 foot tall, so these posters are not 5 foot tall
This is
posters. I
fine.
assume.
This lady is.
It's still funny though,
Red Sea's a human.
and she's a tiny human.
At any
Greta
rate, I
is
did not.
an elf.
I did not assume these were like massive. That's a 5 foot long poster. That's a massive poster. Like I figured these were like 2 foot at best.
Well, Key, like protest signs,
no,
they're that big.
That's what
Don't worry about it,
happens.
man.
Not
It's
that big of
fine.
a deal.
It's fine. Whatever. I sneak it onto her back. Boop.
I never
if
never
Greta-
discussed how big the posters were. So
Yeah. That's
Those are
fine.
sizes.
If Greta,
It's also funny to see her
If
dragging
Greta-
this big poster and not noticing.
if Greta happens to notice that I do that, I give her a wink.
Greta did notice and kind of like chuckles to herself a little bit.
And then I pick up the one they were stamping on, I brush it off, and put it back on the wall.
It's been torn into like 5 pieces. So you can
Oh.
you can do that with all
Wait.
5 pieces, but
Can prestidigitate? No, prestidigitation isn't a mending spell, is it?
Nope, it's
No?
fine.
Okay. Yep.
It's fine. We'll put a new one up on that spot.
there you go.
We've got some tape, don't we? We're hanging stuff up.
It's fine.
Tape it.
But then yeah, after that, you did some more signature sighting, and then yeah, 5 p.m. rolls around and everyone kind of like reconjoins. And you
Did you-
to approach the cart and see that a false wall has been installed into the cart, and it looks awesome.
Oh, Rama's been
Did you-
busy.
Did you see the look she had in her eye? That was hilarious.
I know.
She didn't even notice the poster, and he
I know,
walks
he
right
was
into the false wall.
Oh,
Did
So-
we lose our cart? Did our wish get dismantled? Look at it like,
oh,
no.
Reku. Oh,
no
Reku, with your
recognition.
+1 int.
He just
With
doesn't. He just
With your 11 int, or I guess 12. What do you have, 12?
Huh? Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Like, no, Brahma. Look, Brahma's been busy. And I'm gonna like put the like. I guess like so. If there's a false wall, I guess like we have like a door in the false wall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume so. Like, yeah, it's just.
I'm just gonna
I couldn't-
look at Reku like for real, like really seriously, and just silently like open the door.
I'm on the
Show
other side of the door about to open it.
Oh.
Oh, hey,
Oh.
you have a nice sleep, Wooly?
I did, although I do believe we have some kind of infestation.
Infestation? What do you mean?
I heard scurrying pretty much all day. I don't know if it's going to cause a problem, but it does exist.
Scurrying where?
Like under the floor where things scurry.
You should probably check that out. Oh no,
Reku's
what if
like
our
looking
cart
at the
has
floor.
termites?
This
I don't think
is
it's termites. It was more like bats.
Bats? Oh, bats are so cute.
Under the floor.
I also agree that I've never heard of floor bats before, but I am excited to learn of this.
But this is a magic place.
Magical floor bats, then.
What? Reku just blank eyes on it. Is like, what?
I
Like,
agree. This is an interesting
does
prospect.
not make
I'm very
sense.
excited.
Grell wants to see the magical floor bats. Rama, do you want to see the magical floor bat? I think she's still doing laundry.
So, what have you been doing?
We got 213 signatures, and you should hear what Reku did. Totally pranked someone today.
Got it.
Oh no.
Yeah, we ran into a real bitch who was tearing down one of our posters. Apparently, she wants to tear down the tree and put up a shitty fast food place. So
Yeah.
as she was walking away from us, I stuck one of our posters on her back. She totally didn't notice.
They want
It
to
was
put
hilarious.
a Wendigos in, Wooly. A Wendigos. No, that stuff's not great.
Okay.
We all worked at Wendigos, remember?
Yes.
They want to cut down the tree to put in a Wendigos. Can you believe that?
Yes.
Oh.
Hmm.
I swear, beings can be so greedy.
Her servant was kind of cute, though. Anyway,
And so is Champagne.
oh, the dog was adorable. I feel bad for it, although it might be a snooty bitch.
I mean, it is a little purse dog.
Does this individual have another value? Is she, like, doing things for this place? We could just murder her.
I don't know if we have to go quite that far, Wooly. I don't know if this is exactly a murdering issue. I think this is we need to really work hard on getting more petition signatures kind of issue.
I appreciate the alternative.
That does sound a bit extreme.
Yeah, she's just an old lady. I
Well,
don't think we can murder an old lady.
we are adventurers now. I'm pretty sure that adventurers are supposed to jump to extremes.
Depends on the situation. Just being a capitalist and wanting to have more money because she's greedy as shit doesn't really, as far as we know, she's not like bathing in the blood of children.
Honestly,
So
being
murder's
greedy
a
as
step a little
shit.
far.
Being greedy as shit seems to kind of describe like 50% of the people in Rascom. Not gonna lie.
It also describes most adventurers.
I don't think we've been so greedy. Thinking back to all the times we intimidated people for money.
Reku wasn't here for that. He's still here for the adventure.
Well, either case, I think that we are in a good situation to do either of these options.
I would say, okay, let's take the murder idea and put it on a shelf and not think about that for a while. Okay, we're just gonna put it right up here on the shelf. And think of other options for now.
Well, the other options are that thing that you have there,
Yeah.
those signatures.
Yeah, we've already
It's
gotten
a-
like 350. We're really cooking. We just
It'll
need
be a
150 more.
It'll be a little more fun to watch her expression when we stop her
Oh,
at her own
Wow.
game.
that is a
Did we
very
buy
good
the
point.
tree? What's the bid on the tree land?
It was 10,000.
Do we have 10,000?
No.
Obviously we don't. Reku just asks.
no, Reku. We have like Well,
we had
like
3. We were kind of
3,000, yeah.
close.
I have
We
about
are-
1,000 in my pocket, but we're
The cart's funds are down to 2,000.
now. To be fair, oh, Brahma really got a lot of stuff today, didn't she? I'm excited to
am-
see it.
Quite concerned at how she got all of this. I only had 1,000 gold to give her. I only gave her 1,000 gold for these things.
Well, Brahma can be very convincing.
Surely
does
that was
blue-
it.
She does floof up very large.
Yes.
Maybe she offered her services as a pillow.
She would make the
No.
best pillow.
She would no. She would make a terrible pillow. Gods are way better than pillows.
Yeah. She is a god.
Eh.
Oh. What do you mean, eh? This is the
It's
first
okay.
time Grow looks actually
You're-
offended.
You're new. It's all right.
Reku, at that look from Grell, Reku just cocks his head and goes, "She's a Bakak."
Yes, a Gabak. That's a Gabak, Reku. And not only that, she is the greatest Gabak.
That doesn't make her a god.
And I'm gonna pull out okay, so you know Grill has symbols from 20 different religions or something. She's gonna pull out her little chicken amulet and be like, this is her holy symbol. She is the greatest of Gabaks. Show some respect.
Reku still straight up does the Vulcan eyebrow raise, and it's just like,
That quirk. Yeah.
Gabaks aren't gods. They're chickens.
Chicken people. And also,
Well-
what's that?
Well, yeah, they're people, but they're not gods. Reku will
can't-
straight up not acknowledge Brahma as a god
This is-
chicken.
That's fine. You don't need to believe.
Yeah.
Total Bakaka atheist.
Say Bakake.
Well, please just be mindful when around her.
Why? She's just her.
You should. As teammates, we do want to be aware of each other's sensitivities.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna badmouth her, but in front of her people, but
Yeah, just there's.
you know
there's
what?
No,
It doesn't matter. It
There's
doesn't
no
matter.
reason to bring it up. That's all.
I have to
Girl
admit
is just stroking the holy symbol and kind of
I-
shaking her head just.
I have to admit some of Reku's belief here is from slight metagaming and rereading about Bakaks. If you really read in about their character, they worship other birds, not other Bakaks.
But I think I think the issue with her is so I know she was raised by giants and she's a pretty good sized Gabak, isn't she?
She's the biggest.
Yeah, she's the biggest, and that means the bestest Gabak.
So
She's part
something
giant.
like that. But if you read the book, just this is out of game, out of
Right.
character.
Oh, it's like
Like-
other big birds.
If you read about their characters in the book, it's not that the biggest Gabak is seen as being godly. They worship other birds,
Well, and I think
and the bigger the other bird, the more they see in divineness. So this Brahma's is a little bit of a twist on that.
And that's fine.
Reku as a native of this land is but they're not gods.
Again, just be sensitive.
yeah. And I'm just gonna whisper, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. So let's check out the cart.
So yeah.
Anyway, where are we going with this? Are we still waiting on Rachel?
Yeah, actually, I do really have to pee. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay, I guess a break time. Everyone needs-
Yeah, break time.
Meow.
It's a break time.
There is a large chandelier in the top of the cart now, and the whole cart is now lit.
Very nice.
And you do see you see stacks of bamboo piping by a wall 50 feet. How much did I
We'll have
say?
to figure out how to install all of that.
Where's the water going to go?
We're just gonna have the piping go out the cart,
Through the front door?
probably.
Okay. We need to find a portal to an Odiug dimension where we can just send all of our waste. Just be careful of the tentacles.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Be right back.
No
Whose turn is
reaction.
it? Whose turn is it?
Hi.
We're at the group.
Okay. Did you get the sign on?
So, Reku regales you of running into a royal bitch named Betsy Browningham, who wants to take over the green, cut down the tree, and put in a shitty fast food place, along with her adorable servant Greta, with the adorable doggo. And how, as they were leaving, he stealthily stuck one of his pro tree posters on Betsy's back without her noticing.
I'd love to see it.
Hilarity ensues, presumably. We won't get to see it. We might hear about it later.
Right, when she gets undressed this evening, she goes, "What the fuck?" Like, it's gonna... I want to roll a perception check on if we can hear her squawking.
Probably not.
I know, but it's funny.
I have returned.
Yeah.
Well
Right.
hydrated.
And then we were
moisturized.
talking about plumbing and how it'd be great if we had like portal seats that would lead to an Odiug dimension, so you could put all your waste in there. Just watch out for the tentacles.
Wait, where are we putting toilet portals? What? I mean, that's a brilliant idea in a magical universe. You just portal the poop away, but like,
No, portal
Is
it
this
to
another-
a farm and then we get paid for giving them free manure. Like, come on.
wow. Yeah,
So-
yes.
The joke here is that the D&D 3 and 3.5 monster called Yotziug is a creature that thrives on filth. And it lives in sewers, it eats
Okay.
trash, it eats garbage, it eats waste. It is a disgusting but highly sentient and highly intelligent critter. If you had a way of portaling, like a dimension door or a teleport poo pot, that
Yeah.
could send that all to a place where Odiugs are living, it would just naturally get rid of it. On the other hand, they have long tentacles that might reach up for more
How big are they?
large.
Oh, okay, I pictured like,
A house pet.
well, no, not a houseplant, but like you know, in like Flintstones, how they have like animals
Oh god.
that do their stuff, like a toilet with a little Odiug inside, and it's like it's a living.
Alrighty, so you're all in your cart. What do you do?
What do we
Is
want to
Wooly
do?
awake?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, Willie's awake.
Yeah.
Did
you're
you tell
all-
people about the noise?
Yes.
Yes, we should probably check that out, shouldn't we?
You're all
Yeah.
congregated in the middle of the room, in the main hall.
Okay.
Is there? Can we pry up a board? Is there a board to pry up?
Oops.
As far as you can, there's no obvious board. It's all
Well-
like just that wood. There's no boards.
Okay, well, I mean, there's no way up, so there's no way down, so there's not really any way up. So I'm not that concerned.
By the way, I put a
Well,
link to
the fact that
Fifth Ed
Wooly's still
Otiog.
alive.
We could also just ask the genie what pets he's keeping in here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, Wooly's still alive, so obviously it's not like
It's not
Violent.
immediately dangerous. Yeah.
Right.
So, Wooly, would you say you're investigating?
Yes.
Give me an investigation roll.
Oh, that's great. There we go. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's an obvious way going down.
Hmm.
Woolies seems fine with this.
But it does seem awfully suspicious, doesn't it?
No?
Hmm. I mean, this is a new mansion, isn't it?
We don't
Why-
know.
why-
Yeah, I mean, it's an extra dimensional space. Like, the fact that there might be something under the floorboards is very weird, considering we
Yeah.
can't go down there.
Shrug.
Hmm.
There shouldn't be anything down there.
It might not hurt to pay the genie a visit, ask him about it. Of course, express appreciation because this mansion is wonderful, and ask him if he knows anything about the floor bats.
Okay, other people can do an investigation check, not just Wooly. I want to
Oh, okay.
investigate.
It's like,
Let's all see.
Okay, let's
Fuck.
investigate.
Let's see what we can find. I obviously found pocket lint.
Yeah,
You
this
might
isn't a
fuck it.
religion. I've just got a +2.
Yeah, this is fine. It's gonna be fine.
Wait, +2.
No.
Wow! 10.
I
Alright,
made a
Reku.
wish.
It's up to you, Reku. Are you
We got a pretty
investigating?
good deal with this wish, even if there's just a small magical bat floor bat infestation.
Do I have any investigate? I actually wasn't intending to go poking around.
Oh,
We
well,
don't
I mean, if you
okay.
weren't investigating, that's okay.
Not
Grell
like
didn't
you
find
guys are.
anything.
Like, what? Like, I'm okay with the idea of, like, waiting to hear more or going to talk to the genie and be like, do you know anything about what could have been there when you made that space? But,
It hurt to ask.
I guess, look, if we're gonna go ahead and look for shit, then, I'll go ahead and roll my quote-unquote investigation, which is just an intel check, and get a 13.
Oh. Well,
the wood is sturdy. It's very good wood.
This
looks
is
like
fine.
a card, all right.
Yeah, and then, yeah, everything's fine. Just, none of you really hear any noises. Maya's kind of woolly because it was fucking not 20, but none of you really hear anything.
So,
Uh,
I do have an idea. What if we went to ask the genie about it, and on the way we got more signatures for our petition? Maybe some people in the bowling alley would
Well-
want to sign it.
I want to go grocery shopping.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you hadn't done that too.
So I will
It was just
say,
the hardware
as a
store.
reminder, this is
That's
a
right.
Well,
group-
Orange, do I need to go grocery shopping, or does my point count for both?
No, you did not go grocery shopping.
Okay.
Well, because I'm
so
like,
I
we
mean-
had to wait an hour. So I did my shopping, and I waited an hour or two for him to do, like, all of our changes. So what time of day is it then, I guess?
It's like 5, isn't it?
Yeah, right now it's 5 p.m.
Wait, I have an idea. We can go shopping, right? We get the groceries, and we put out some food in a place to draw out the floor bats.
I don't think we need to worry about the floor bats. I really think that's like a not right now issue. Let's
Let's go
let's
shopping.
focus on these signatures.
Okay.
I
We
want to
do-
go
we need
grocery
150
shopping.
Well, can we do both? Like, can we
Yeah.
get some signatures at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try that. But you do all have to go as a group. Unless
Okay,
someone's
let's go.
asleep. Okay,
Shopping trip.
I totally want to go shopping. I mean,
so we had been,
well,
We had
'cause,
been
wasn't it
doing-
before where you had like a point for the morning and then you had a point for the afternoon?
you each have a point in the,
The
morning,
group
and then you have a group.
Well,
point.
also-
So
Yeah,
you all have
we're doing it
also
together.
we had been doing the signatures in the Keep district, hence
Now we
why
need
we
Dealer's
ran into
Green.
Betsy, who's a bitch, and
Yeah.
so now we can go over to Dealer's Green,
Yeah.
and we can do
Yeah, we can do both.
we can do that.
We can get
Right.
signatures, and I can help carry our groceries back.
Well, we can just take the cart.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I mean that's what we did with the chandelier and everything. And
Yeah, that works.
did everybody like the chandelier and the things I bought?
It is
Yes.
fantastic,
Okay.
Rob.
It's fantastic. It's good.
I want everybody to be happy.
I'm gonna
All
look
right,
at
and I-
Reku. Wait, I'm gonna look at Reku and be like, I would even call it divine.
Aw.
I feel like the things
I mean,
that you got were
no.
unnecessary, but nice.
Wow. I use my money on some of the things and then communal money on the rest.
But yeah, so you all make your way to the grocery store.
And getting signatures on the way.
Okay,
If we can put up more posters along the dealer's green area.
Yeah.
Yep. We gotta hit this hard.
So everyone but Brahma. So someone can roll for a persuasion check 3 times minus Brahma, then they can give them the help action.
I've got that. Can I do that? I've got the proficiency plus 6. Is anyone else more persuasive? I didn't know.
I will give the help action.
Okay. So what we do? Okay. So oh god. Okay. Can't do much worse than that.
But yeah, so as Grell is rolling
Okay, that's
her
better.
6 rolls,
Oh,
you
it's
all
6
make
rolls.
your way to the grocery store, and it's a nice setup. It's not very air conditioned, but you do see like meat options and like canned goods and preservatives and stuff like that. And you see a
Okay.
a stand for a thing called a bag of colding with a price tag of 500.
Fucking awesome.
Oh, we gotta get a bag of holding.
Colding.
Oh, of colding!
Ooh.
Oh, colding! Like it's
Refrigerator!
yeah, bag of colding.
buying
I love it.
We're
Okay,
buying it.
Orange,
I'm
outside of
persuading
game.
them.
Orange, we've got a medic. Like just out of game for a minute. Did you come up with that, or was that in the module?
It's a thing I found. It's not mine.
It's
I
fantastic.
love it so much. I love it.
Perfection.
Yeah,
You need a raise.
it's wonderful.
It's just great.
A
so
bag of colding.
I love it. So I grab that immediately, and then I go around picking up I want to focus on non-perishables like salt, flour, sugar. You know,
Yep.
I get a variety of spices like cinnamon, nutmeg. You know, that stuff. I get like cheese, butter, some cold cut meats, bacon because that was requested.
Eggs.
Eggs
bacon.
for sure. Cheese, butter. I said that. I got eggs.
By the way,
Bacon. I listed those. I want to see if they have an entire barrel of salt,
yeah.
like
You do have
sea
an entire
salt.
barrel of salt, yes.
I grab it as well. I start rolling it towards the front.
Herbs. Herbs.
But yeah, and then once I'm up there, is anybody inside helping me, or are all you people outside?
No, we're working on the
Everybody's doing the signatures. Okay.
Yeah.
So I go look and see if they have any like growing herbs that are like still in soil.
They have seeds, but they don't have any seeds.
That-
They don't
that
have
works.
growing plants. But they do have
Okay. Well,
they do have seeds for like tomatoes and eggplants.
Yeah, we
And
can do
anything
that.
you can imagine.
okay. So I grab some tomato seeds. Eggplant's a little finicky. I get some like basil, rosemary.
Yeah.
Like
Dill.
yes.
These are all
So
going to die.
I get an assortment. We can put them on the top of the cart so they get
Yeah.
sun. Like we can have like a total little roof garden on the top of the cart. It'll be fucking
Yeah.
cute.
I love that. We're
I
gonna have a
bring all
little
this.
kitchen garden there.
It's gonna be fucking cute.
Yeah, kitchen garden, cute.
Do they have like there's like some things that they may or may not have because I know like a traditional grocery store like IRL would. Like I'm looking for like a sponge, like a broom, like household sundries, or is this just food?
Yeah, you can find cleaning supplies like soap and broom and.
All right, so I grab some soap, like a broom, sponge, just like general cleaning sundries, so that when we eat, we can like clean up our dishes, right?
Yep.
And then like dried fruit, like beef jerky,
Yeah.
or like
you
not
don't-
beef jerky.
Stop. You don't have to tell me everything.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay, so I get
You
dried
buy-
meats and fruit
so
and things.
The TTRD of it all, you're buying like a lot of stuff, a lot of supplies.
Yeah.
Supplies.
So your total comes out. You do your whole grocery shopping. You can write everything down that you buy. It doesn't, as long as it's like nothing too outlandish.
like
Right.
You probably
X
have it.
gold of supplies.
You
Right.
Your total comes to 600.
600 is a lot.
Yes.
Well,
you're buying
500
the-
You
for
bought
the
a
thing.
lot.
And the
500
Yeah,
for
a lot
the
of
cold.
groceries.
You
Yeah.
bought a
Okay.
barrel of salt, like an entire.
Most
Barrel.
most of that is
It's a
that
bag of colding.
cold.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
Honestly, worth it. Like, that is so dope.
Well, I ask if because I'm buying so much, is there like a bulk discount? And I'll roll persuasion if I need to.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I got a 14.
No, there's not a discount, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Ooh. Sorry,
Fine.
Key. I can't do the help action. I'm doing signatures.
Right. Nobody here's to help me. Okay.
I'm
fine.
sorry.
I mean, if she was really a god kabak, then I mean,
Wow.
Not enough chickens worship me. Okay.
Yeah. Look, the problem is the proprietor is not a gabak. They don't understand how wonderful and divine Brahma really is.
Yeah.
sorry, Rachel. While you were gone,
Yeah.
Reku
I'm-
and Grell had a bit of a conversation.
We had a
about
religious
that,
disagreement.
and Reku's like, but Brahma's not a god. She's a kabak.
Grow was like, Grow found that really problematic and was kind of offended.
Okay. So from my character sheet, and this is not me talking shit. I did not make this up. This is straight out of the character player's handbook.
Yes, avian ascendancy. Kabaks worship other birds.
I am a bird. Gabaks are birds.
You
And
are
I am the
kabak.
biggest. I'm the biggest.
You are
chicken.
not. You're not a other bird.
Can we not
This-
have this out of
this is
game
complete-
conversation right now?
Okay, I'm fair enough. Okay, well, okay, so instead of persuading, I'm gonna like ruffle my feathers and try for an intimidation check. And be like, are you sure it's 600? Ruffling my feathers, hoping that I roll decently.
Oh, womp womp.
Yes, I am sure there's no discount. 600
Damn it.
and please go. As the
Fine.
bespoke person is getting very disgruntled at this point.
Okay, fine. I pay the
There.
600, and I'm like, is there anybody to help me carry this out?
You have a bag of coating, so you could put everything inside the bag of coating and it doesn't weigh like anything.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wow,
Just Karening her way through this.
that's a big damn
Okay.
bag.
Karen was my mother's name. I
Karen,
put everything. No, Karen was literally my mom's
Oh.
name, IRL. Like, no, like I'm being very serious. Like that was my mom's. That was really her name.
Oh,
Yeah, my mom was a Karen who was a Karen.
she was a Karen. Okay, I was.
Yeah.
Gonna...
No, she was a Karen who was a Karen. I come
She
by all this
Karen.
very honestly. It's genetic. So I put everything in the colding except for the salt because that's too heavy, and I just roll it out and I glare at them as I ruffle my tail feathers, rolling my barrel of salt out the
The
door.
bear bespoke says, I just work here, ma'am.
That's an issue, not an ishme.
You leave the store and you rejoin your group as everyone has collected 119 more signatures.
It's awesome.
Getting it?
Cool. Then we got
Getting
another
it.
100. Boy, this was a really productive visit.
Yeah, what? And I'm like, hey, you guys, can you help me, like, get everything in there?
Oh,
Look what
of
I
course.
found! And I show them the bag of colding, and I'm like, look, we can keep our groceries fresh.
Wow. Cool. How much bacon and
Oh.
meat can we put in there?
That'll be excellent for the bodies that will feed the bitey.
Yeah, that too.
Oh my
Woo!
god.
Cheers.
Reku quickly
You can't-
regrets joining this party.
You can't see my face, but what the fuck?
I mean, man has, or Cyclopean
Cyclo-
has a point.
I mean, he's out of line, but he's not wrong.
Yeah. Wow, we have 474 signatures. We only need 30. Girl's like, starts counting on her fingers. 26 more.
Silly. This is great. Okay.
Okay. at
Only
this point-
26?
Yeah. Yeah, we almost have 500 signatures.
We're doing great, you guys.
Yeah,
But
we
you
are.
guys,
Are there
you
any-
guys are doing great.
Are there any places in the city that we have not visited? Any, like, areas, whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Districts?
So
Yes.
we've done the Keep District and we've done the Dealer's Green.
We haven't gone to the runnel area.
Yeah, did we want to try the runnel? Do we have time?
for that? Or
Yeah. That might be tomorrow.
So I will say, right now, it is getting dark. Like, it is very dark out. The gas lights are being lit. Now, I'm not saying you can't do that, but it is getting pitch black.
Well,
We probably should
Rama-
get our groceries back.
Yeah. Well, like I'm putting things in the cart. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's flip it up, and I take things out of the colding that are like non-perishables, flour, etc. Right, like sugar, and I'm like trying to make a cute little kitchen area.
Right.
Let's keep things in the bag of holding for now until we figure out what this infestation is.
That's a fair point. I take it back.
Oh, you're right. The floor bats might get our bacon.
I clutch the bag of colding to my chest, and I'm like, that's a very fair point. I will hold on to this. There's bacon in
Well, there's
That's
no
our
reason to
breakfast
hold
tomorrow.
on. Let's just put it in one of the chests.
here. I'm putting it on my belt.
Wait, how
food
big is
stays
this
with
thing?
me.
All right, so you put your bag of coating on your belt.
Orange,
Yes.
what is the size of the bag of colding? Like, is it the size of a, like, not interior, but exterior? Because, like, you have things like the handy haversack. It's the size of a backpack. And, like,
Or
different
if it's
bags
like a
of
laptop
holding.
case.
Yeah, different bags of holding go up in size. I didn't hear what the size of the bag of holding is externally.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
Because Brahma may not want to just keep it on her belt.
Bag of coating is in the Discord in a second. Gosh darn it.
Oh,
There
okay.
it is. Okay. Bag of coating is in the Discord. This is all the information I have about it.
100 pounds of items. Okay, so it says resembles a bag of holding, so I'm assuming it's the same size.
Yeah, it's not very big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 2 feet. Okay, so it says it's interior space, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep.
Yeah, that's a backpack.
Yeah, that's a pretty good sized bag.
So
Okay,
it's on
then I-
Brahma's back then.
Yeah, I'm wearing it as a backpack.
Okay, cute.
And I'm like, I'll keep the bacon safe.
Oh,
Your
thank goodness.
protection of the bacon same as an over. You know what? That's fine. As long as this makes you happy.
Bestowing her
But-
divine protection upon the bacon.
I got you a coat rack for your scarves.
That
Your
seems-
scarves make you happy. The bacon makes me happy. I play about a lot of things, but I ain't playing
Okay.
about my food.
Hey, I'm gonna interject. I'm gonna interject myself in here. While they are talking and discussing about the floor bats and the bag
Yeah.
of holding, holding, where they're gonna
Bacon.
put it, all that stuff, Reku goes outside to the exterior of the cart, hops up in the driver's seat, and drives Chonk and the cart back to the park, where we can
Yeah,
where
give
there's
her an
empty space where we can park the cart, because we can sleep in the cart now.
Yeah.
But he wants to get it like off the road, out of the way. Like, we don't want to just stop
Well,
it in an
and also,
alley.
we can give Twizzler an update, or whatever her name
Sure,
is. Twizzler?
if, they're-
Twizzler?
if she's still there. Nonetheless,
Tweedle?
the park is a large enough space that's open with grass and the tree above it. So Reku
Tweedle.
drives the cart to a spot under the tree where they can park the cart, and Chunk can lay down in the grass and stuff.
And hopefully we won't have to pay 30 gold enough.
Yep. Saving money.
Saving
We
money.
also have Brooks.
Chonk and Brooks.
Oh yeah, can't forget Brooks.
Just to drive whichever bird was hooked up to the cart. That's what Reku is doing, while a conversation about the cold bag and all that stuff is going
So,
on. He
are
takes
they-
the cart back to that park area where there's open green space that he can park the cart without being in the way of the thoroughfares.
Are Chonks and Brooks like abreast of each other? Like they both pull it together, don't they?
Yes.
Okay. Like a horse-drawn cart, but Birds.
Birds.
Chocobos.
Yeah.
Alright, you do that.
Can we talk to Twizzler and give her an update?
Yeah, she's still there. She's still chained to the tree.
Okay. But has she at least quieted down?
Yeah, she hasn't been making much of a fuss, and she's quite glad to see you, and gives kind of like a hesitant look at Wooly, if Wooly is there.
Alright, I'm gonna go and be like, oh, Miss Twizzler, we have so many, we got so many signatures. We're only 26 away.
I hope you have been on your guard this whole time.
Oh, I have. And, a cleric of Demarisa, my name is, Twimble.
Oh, Twimble, my apologies. Oh, Twimble, here, wait, let me write that down. Okay. Wait, Twim... Is that right? Okay, Twimble. Here we go. Yeah, we've almost got enough signatures for the petition, and hopefully we can save this tree. And Reku has been hanging up posters all over town.
Oh, that's quite marvelous. Thank you all. That's awesome of you. You're no reason
Have you
to-
managed to get 30 signatures yourself?
No. I'm kinda stuck to a tree though, but...
That seems counterproductive. Almost like we are caring more for this tree than you are.
Oh,
You are doing Demarisa Spark, and that is a blessing upon us.
So yeah,
I want to murder so many people in this town.
I feel like Rascom does have quite a few people that could use some murdering, but
No,
Girl's
straight
not
up
about that.
bitches.
yeah, Girl's not about that though.
I know. You left offerings to the person that we fed Bitey to. Like their friends, and
Well-
they got all mad.
Oh,
Speaking
yeah.
of friends getting all mad, we are within 30. We're gonna go ahead and try to keep the cart here tonight. We say to Twindle. So if you would like to, please make sure we're gonna be here. So make sure to keep aware. We'll if for any reason you feel like you're nodding off, don't worry. We'll make sure that you're to keep you up and ready to go.
Oh,
God.
you don't have to
This
do
is
that.
torture.
Thanks for
Oh
that.
no, I just woke up about 3 hours ago. I'll be awake all night. I'll make sure that you are too.
Oh. Don't.
We need to make sure the tree is safe.
That is true.
How's the shoe on the other foot, bitch? Wooly, I'm not gonna say I support it as Brahma, but as a petty little goblin Ray, I am fully on board. You get it. I hope she likes the taste of her own medicine. Get it.
Okay, well, what do you threatened Druid, you threatened Twimble.
Okay, so Brahma has had a very long day shopping and not getting anything she wants because she's not persuasive today.
You
And so
got
she-
plenty
Yeah,
of
literally
shit
everything
from
you
the
want.
hardware store.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm just being extra. So
I'm,
I walk upstairs and I'm like,
Extra
it's an off
crazy.
day for me. It's an off day.
I'm
I'm gonna go.
gonna-
I'm gonna go fuss on my room, y'all. Like, because I'm tired
I'm-
and I didn't get sleep. I'm sleeping.
I'm going to roll a animal handling check here that may go badly if anybody wants to help me, to make sure that our two polar chocobos can rest comfy outside the cart where they are in the green.
I'd totally help you with that.
There you go.
Take.
If you're giving me the help action, then I
Oh,
will
yeah, you
roll again for advantage, just because.
I'm here. I'm helping.
See if I do better. Oh my god. Slash roll 1D. Oh my god. Keyboard. Can you not be stupid?
Oh, because it needed the
yeah, I didn't get a
that,
slide.
yeah.
There we
yeah.
go.
That's
I give them a nice comfy
Oh.
place in the grass.
that is the. They have never been more comfortable.
I'm a comfort giving ferret.
Give me 1 second. I somehow managed to make the bar disappear. Okay. With a
Uh-oh.
22, yeah. With a not 20!
Wow.
So comfy.
Yeah, they're...
It's just a
Under
handle
your
animal
control.
check to give them, you know, a comfy location because it's late and they just need to roost down here with the cart, get them out of their yokes and shit.
Yeah.
Good rolls when it's important.
Amazing job. They have now, like, you do such a good job of doing this that they almost have, like, an affinity towards you now.
Aw,
Aww.
good
I
chickens.
don't know what you
Do
do
they-
or how you do it, but... Yeah, absolutely.
There you
I
go.
mean-
There you go.
That's
I mean,
legit.
Realistically, it's a matter of getting them out of their harnesses, giving them some brushing down, and, you know, putting them near the cart and, like, giving them
Feeding
some
them
roosting
seeds?
giving them roosting material, giving them some rations, giving them some seeds, stuff like that. You know, just I don't know how they did it, like on the Oregon Trail when they stopped for a night with their oxen and shit, but something like that.
Yeah, you do such an amazing job that you get the sense that they might like you just a bit more than Brahma.
Oh,
That
Oh!
they
damn.
might see you as a newly found.
Oh! Oh! Wait, what? No! Wait a minute.
Man. Orange,
Orange, are you
Orange
trying
is
to
causing-
start up drama?
a religious we have a religious schism.
Raccoon started it. I'm just finishing it.
I did nothing of the sort. Thank you, sir.
Yes, you did. You were talking to Grill.
I was talking.
You are all disrespectful,
I-
and I will
I
remember
Yeah.
this.
I will also note that I also did not talk up Reku as being a god to other birds.
Anyway, you do
Wait.
that. The spot's comfortable. You sense an affinity towards you. It is dark out. Anything else?
Can we check on Sheldon?
That's all I got.
On Shelly?
Yeah, how's Sheldon been doing this whole time? Sheldon's probably been in like a nice, comfy makeshift nest out of Woolie's
Yep.
scarves
Out of fleece and dropped feathers.
inside of the cart.
And one of the blankets that Wooly had gotten. Shelly's nice and warm.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead while everybody's getting themselves ready for bed and getting some rest. Woolie's going to get the start doing some beginning planning for the plumbing and start getting that set up. And then once Woolie has even the slightest amount of tiredness, they're gonna go to bed to try to get back onto a regular sleep schedule.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check. Yeah, with the 15, you have a decent plan made out. You're able to, like,
Huh.
kind of line up where you want to put some pipes. And you've started to, like, use the magical oil. Whatever. The magical glue stuff to
Yeah.
glue the pipes together. And you're starting to come together pretty well.
Wow.
But yeah, then you start to get tired and you go to sleep. And everyone goes to sleep, correct?
Yep, no watch.
Are we setting no watch? Okay. Well,
I don't
Brahma-
suppose we need one here.
Wimble is the watch.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
you all go to sleep and you take a long rest. But none of you really
Yay.
need.
Yeah.
But then yeah, the next day
it's
starts.
been a full day. Yeah.
And it is one day till the ball.
Do we all have our outfits?
Yes. Girl does. You guys?
I do.
Technically, Brahma and Raku don't have outfits. Technically.
Oh, we need to go find you something.
And you two also need animal masks.
Oh.
Yeah.
You all need animal masks, actually.
Yeah, that's right. I just have an outfit that I got from the closet after
Woolie is going to spend. So we get one individual point and to do things, and then we get a group thing to do things, right?
Yes.
For our group thing tonight, Do we want to wait to get the last signatures until then, or does somebody want to? Why doesn't Grell go out and try to get the last signatures? Brahma and
Reku?
go and get their. Well, actually, yeah, get your outfits. I can spend my day making everybody custom wooden masks.
Ooh, outfits.
Since I do have tool proficiency in wood carving.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do shopping for my clothes, but I also want to see if I can go shopping in the store for armor. Because I have a really low AC, and I'm like, if I could get, while we're clothes shopping, armor, which is also kind of clothes adjacent, I would really like to do that.
Like something to go underneath the dress or whatever you wear?
Well, I just need something that makes me less squishy, because my AC is really low, and I keep gangbanged whenever we fight.
Really low.
It's a 16, and I literally have the lowest AC in the party.
16's not.
I have a
really
15
low.
key, but I also have Sanctuary. I have 15.
Hold on. Rachel,
Yeah.
how much personal gold do you have left?
1,000.
Yeah, there's plenty.
I'm debating how much glamored armor would be.
Oh.
Because you could get armor that ups your AC, and at the same time, with glamour, it would just look like
I'll check.
whatever you want it to look like.
It looks like a homebrew thing.
No, glamour is a magical add-on to stuff.
Oh,
That
I was
basically-
looking, yeah.
Yeah, like glamored armor can look like other things.
I just found it on a homebrew page, so
Uh,
but maybe there is like a real.
There is.
I mean, there was in like 3.5. I don't know if 5 edition still has it. Admittedly.
I'm proficient in light and medium.
Glamored armor is rare.
Oh,
Isn't Glamour
Never
just
mind.
So
cantrip
expensive?
cast by bards?
what by bards?
Glamour.
Probably. Glamour can probably be cast by bards. I haven't looked into bard spells.
Yeah, there's various like illusion spells that you can get for sure.
I mean, I
It's not
care
the
more
same.
about my AC, and then we can glamour it later. That can be a future me. I just want my AC to be higher than a 16.
Because as of right now, as far as I can tell, Glamour is just a spell that bards cast. It's not anything you can buy. It's just a spell bards
Should have been a beastkin.
Oh.
Sorry, that's rude.
It doesn't stack though, does it? Does the Beastkin's armor stack?
No. I have to be unarmored.
Oh, naked.
Which is why I would be looking towards which is why I took my AC as high as I did, because the natural beastkin the beastkin ability I took gives me a base AC when I'm not wearing armor of 16, which is why I put my dex as high as I did.
Yeah,
because
oh,
it
yeah.
gives me my 21. The only thing that would be better for me now would be like rings of protection and shit. That would up my AC without being armor. I am once again playing an unarmored fighter. Holy crap! I'm playing 2 of them.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Well,
is your
Grell,
is your
then
dinosaur
your
campaign
first
one?
pick.
Sorry.
No, Monkey and Matt's campaign is unarmored.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Grell,
sorry,
Grell,
Orange.
you're gonna use your first point to get signatures, correct?
Yep, I'm gonna go around and just like before, try to get. I mean, as long as we can round up at least 26 signatures, but I'm gonna get as many as I can because I think more is better than less.
Are you
Yep.
heading into the runnel?
Yes, but I will say, can I before I leave to go get signatures, I'm gonna turn to Wooly and be like, okay, if you're making masks, could you make one that looks kind of like, well, okay, it has to be an animal mask. Bitey doesn't really count as an animal, does he?
No.
What about one of those those, what about, remember that thing that looked like a dog that had a flower head?
Yes.
Could you make one of those? That was
Yes.
really cool. Okay. All right, that's my mask order. I'm gonna go out to the runnel and get signatures.
Okay. As Grell, you go over the bridge into the Runnel District. It is vastly different than the Keep or Dealer's Green District. You automatically see like a bunch of like garbage bags littering in the streets. You see a dumpster on fire.
Oh no. We sent her
Damn.
into the ghetto. We sent her into the ghetto without protection.
Now wait, no, it's okay. It's okay.
And you see like people on the side of the streets, or these like kind of tucked away in alleyways, kind of coughing, and they're kind of bruised and battered.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna walk over to them and be like, "You look like you could use some healing. Are you okay? Did you want me to cast a healing spell?"
If you would kindly, we would gladly
Oh.
accept.
Of course. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let me see. Actually,
Well, you might-
okay.
Well, you
Huh?
should do it. I'm interjecting, and I'm not
Let's
even
get a
there.
signature. Let's get a signature.
You're not here.
Oh.
Well,
Okay,
no,
fine.
but I know exactly what you're gonna say. Trade a healing spell for signatures, right?
Neither.
Brahma's not
Investigate.
here.
Oh, sorry.
So you
Brahma's
need
not
either a
here. Brahma's
healing
not
or.
here. Brahma's not here.
Fine.
Whatever
I'm just-
Grell comes up with is on her terms. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh.
fine.
I'm not.
Oh,
Good call, Orange.
it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm sorry I assumed what you thought you were
'Cause
gonna say, bro.
There's a few
That
things.
was not it, though.
There's
Yeah.
a few things here.
Okay.
You have no idea what the Runnel District is at all, so you could not have suggested anything to Grell and to begin
Right.
with. First off,
Okay.
second off, you're just not here. So sorry I'm being
Okay.
strict, but guys are all lined
Nah,
up.
this is great. Drama.
No, that's good DMing. Good call.
Anyway,
Yeah, that's
sorry,
okay.
Grell. Sorry I'm being kind of hostile, but continue.
No, you're fine. I think I do have Prayer of Healing that I'm gonna go ahead and cast because I think that can be like how many people are there?
There's like a good group of like 6 or so kind of huddled together.
Okay. Well, it's funny that you say that because Prayer of Healing can heal up to 6 creatures
Great.
within 30 feet, each regaining 2d8 plus the. Okay, I think it's like. Okay, each regains 2d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier in hit points. So let me go ahead and cast Prayer of Healing. 1d8 plus my modifier. My casting ability I have +7. Okay, so 12 hit points. Do they... I guess what I don't understand about the text is, do they each get 12 points, or is it
Yes,
12
they
split among
each-
them?
Each.
Okay. Okay, so they each get 12 hit points. And I say a prayer to a god. I'm trying to think. There's so many. There's so many.
Your
Whoever-
god.
I'm not a god.
You're a cleric.
Who you worship.
Whichever god is giving you power.
You're putting a shrine in your bedroom. Who to? Pray to that one.
That's the thing. Like,
Grell has a shrine for every god.
it's a weird one. Yeah, like it's my character's a little weird. It's a weird cleric build, but yeah, just like the lawful good god that the paladins worship. 'Cause that's a nice god.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I
Solus.
can't think of the name. I
Solus.
apologize. Solus.
But yeah,
That's right.
You cast this prayer of healing on these 6 people, and they look much better. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, our savior! Thank you so much. You are truly pure of heart. Oh my goodness, thank you so much."
Of course, and I'm going to they look they're pretty poor, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give them a few gold pieces apiece and be like, I was wondering if you could help me out. I need some signatures for a petition. We're trying to save a tree in the that's in the Keep District, isn't it? Yeah. In the Keep District.
Dealer's Green.
Would you or Dealer's Green, I'm sorry. Would you please lend your signatures if you can? I'm not trying to like force them, just like it would really help me out. Would you mind signing this petition?
Certainly.
It's to save a tree.
Anything
Okay,
to
thank you.
repay you, and you gain 6 more signatures.
Okay, cool.
And I'm
And
going
I'm
to
just gonna
Oh.
yeah. Oh, sorry, go on.
And I'm
My
going to
apologies.
say do you see more groups of people like this throughout the world? Do you do this to all of them?
Yes. Now, the thing is, Prayer of Healing is a level 2 spell. I only have 3 slots. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna heal as many people as I can. Like,
So-
I don't mind using all the spell slots.
Yeah, we just use all the spell slots for this. We don't need to go into
Yeah,
to
exactly.
specifics.
I'm just gonna use them all. So,
But and you also give each of them money as well.
Yeah.
So that's
so
up to
each
you.
of them like 5 GP or something.
Yeah, you
so,
do that the amount of
Yeah.
times you do spell slots and just calculate yourself.
Yeah,
But
I've got
as-
plenty. So,
But as you're going through this and getting signatures, go ahead and roll me. I guess, but yeah, go ahead and roll me 3 persuasion checks at advantage, since you are healing people and you're showing yourself as like a kind person, as like a
Okay.
honorable person.
so you said 6 rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how much gold did I spend? Like, does that depend on the number of signatures?
That's
like
up
I
to
didn't
you.
know.
That's up to you. How much gold you want
Okay.
to use.
I mean, I guess like I'm pretty flush right now. I have like I already forgot. It's like 900 plus I have a 2. I have 983. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like distribute like 100 pieces of gold.
Okay. Yeah.
It makes the math easier,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
it's cheaper. So okay, let me just roll these. Oh, did I? No, I'm sorry. That doesn't count. That
Got a
was.
nat 1? Everyone
No.
hates you. No.
You're right. I mean, fair. Not everyone likes priests.
That is true.
You know what? I'm just gonna copy the text.
They
And
may
just-
not like priests, but they sure as hell like free healing.
Oh yeah. Okay. So wait, let me see. So there's a 20 and 18. That was a 9. So okay, so 20. The next one would be a 20. 30, 20.
Nice, nice.
Okay, 2 dirty 20s and an 11.
Great. And unfortunately, Riku's bonus of dealing out those posters do not apply here, because
Okay.
you have not been to the Road District minus Grove.
Nope.
Makes sense. Okay.
But if you let Reku know about it, he will for sure go down there, because the people, they need a hero.
Alright.
Need a hero.
Yep, that's my point.
Yeah, I'm just doing
Going
the
around
quickly.
healing. Oh yeah, no, you're good. Do you? Just healing people. Gave out the money. However, it would be distributed. However many people.
Ask for signatures in return.
So,
Buying votes.
Yeah, I'm vote buying. There we go.
How very Republican of you.
Wow.
what are you
Wow.
gonna do? Rig the voting machines next? Anyway, you get
Republicans don't need to buy votes. They just gerrymander so voting doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Anyway,
You get
moving
eight-
on.
You get 89 signatures.
Okay, I'll take it. I mean, we got our 500 and then some. So
I
All
keep
right.
advocating murder, and I think I'm the least.
For Republicans? What?
Shh.
That was funny for you guys.
I'm sorry. How many was it again? My apologies.
89.
89. Okay.
We need a 26, so I think you need to keep going.
I mean that's basically my point, isn't it? And then I guess I go back to the well, did anyone take the cart, or is the cart still in the I guess I don't know. I'm gonna go back to Dealer's Green.
The card is.
You need
gone.
like
The
80.
tree.
Brahma took the cards.
You just
Okay.
need 80 more signatures.
80 more.
That'd make it 169. It'd be nice.
Nice.
Bunch of
Nice.
But yeah, as you get back.
Look,
to
I
the
was making
park-
side eyes at that servant.
As
You
get,
totally were.
As you get back to the park, do you talk to Wibble?
Yes, I will let her know. We got the signatures. Look here, and I'm, kind of like show her all the numbers, and look, we actually got more than 500.
Holy shoot, that's amazing. Generisa would be so thrilled. Oh my gosh, you've done a great job, great cleric of Generisa.
Well, it wasn't just me. It was also it was all of us. It was a group effort.
Oh well, I think
Pulled together.
in
Thank you.
return, if you want, in my back pocket, there's a ticket to the ball, as well as
Hell
the
yeah.
key to these chains. Could you, if you want to get both of them and free me from these chains, that would be so.
Oh, of course. Okay, so I reach in, I get the key, I get the ticket, put the ticket in a safe place in my, bag,
Cleavage.
and then in my cleavage. Yes. Okay, actually, headcanon. I'm sorry, headcanon accepted. I tuck it into my cleavage, in my shirt, so it doesn't get burned or anything, and then I take the I don't want it to melt, and then I take the key and free her. And are your arms okay?
Oh,
Do you need
she
you
kind
need any healing?
She kind of stretches out a little bit. And you see her hands kind of glow a little bit as she casts a spell on herself, and she stretches out like, "No, I'm all good." But you've done an
Okay.
amazing job.
It was our pleasure,
I'll-
and thank you for the ticket.
Of course. I'm gonna take these signatures and head to the guy by the docks and see if I could work something out. But thank you very much.
Of course. Good luck. I guess it's 5 o'clock now, isn't it?
Yeah. So as
Okay.
you do that stuff with the druid, we're gonna panel on over to Brahma because I feel bad for shutting her down, but deserved. But Brahma, what are
You had to. It was good DMing.
Well,
I am curious what you were gonna say though, Brahma.
I was just gonna say you should do an examination if they needed a healing spell or a lesser restoration. That was it.
That's
But
actually
they-
not. No, you're right. But
The healing
That's not
spell
bad.
works, so it's fine.
I didn't even think of that though. You're right.
I was just like, you should examine him because the healing spell might not work, and you could
You're
just
right.
be burning a spell for no reason.
Because lesser restoration is that the part that gets rid of poison, paralyze? I think. Yeah.
Right?
Like status effects.
Yeah, that's all, but it's fine. I want to go shopping for armor.
Yeah, it doesn't take you too long. You find a nice armor shop here in the Geodos Ring. And you
Is it
talk-
near the clothing store?
it
Well,
is
I
right-
want to do clothing store and armor. Like, I need an outfit for tomorrow, and I want to find armor.
You find like two buildings on top of each other. One is a tailor. It's called the Short Stack Tailor, and
Nice.
on top is a armory, a blacksmith.
Okay, well, I definitely go into the blacksmith first because that's the most important thing to me.
Or you go
Short
in-
stack's gotta be a dwarf.
I go in and I just peruse. I'm looking for light or medium armor with a good AC. If there's any magical things, I'm definitely keeping an eye out. But
So you do find a half plate armor, which is a 15 DC. No, a 15 AC plus your dexterity modifier. Max of 2.
yeah, that's only one higher than what I'm got now.
You
Do they have anything
you
else?
You do see heavy armor that's 18 AC.
I can't wear heavy.
Yeah, the best they've got is just a 15 plus dexterity modifier.
2. Yeah.
Fifth ed, that's kind of the problem we run into.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
armor class you can't do a whole lot about it.
Right. Well, I'm tired of getting beat the shit out of because orange. Sometimes your rolls are just so.
I
The
mean,
And
next- Next best thing to look for
I
is
understand
a
that's how
cloak
the
of
game is
protection.
played. What's that? What does it do?
Rings of protection. They're not armor. They just add to your AC.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Yeah. Well,
there's some rings of protection.
there is. Okay. Yeah. Can I look for those? Because I'm like,
Let's see here. Well, maybe I regret it as soon as they say that, but I don't know.
They can in
Ring of
fifth
Protection
ed,
is
they are
rare.
especially.
There is one Ring of Protection on sale, and it is a modifier of +1 and a saving throw modifier +1.
That's nice.
Mm,
Saving throw mod is interesting to
Yeah,
put on
that's
a ring.
that's pretty good.
yeah. How much is it?
How much is a rare item?
Rare is 500 to 5,000.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is gonna be 800.
Eight.
Gonna wipe me out.
That's a good price for it, though.
That is a really good one.
Yeah.
there is a reason I took the beastkin trait that I took because AC in
AC is
fifth ed can be a
hard
little.
to touch.
I know. I ask if, if the price is negotiable. I guess. 'Cause I'm like,
How much
I'm
is the
just-
price?
it's 800, and I'm just asking if it's negotiable. With a 22.
There's a dwarf at the counter. Like, certainly, that's no problem. What
Okay.
what do you have in mind? I'm willing to go. Oh, okay. What do you have in mind? Do now.
Okay. I ask if they're willing to take I got some refurbished daggers. If they're willing to take those and lower the price and trade.
Certainly. I'm willing to lower it to 550 with the daggers.
Okay. That is more sustainable for my stomach. I'm just my stomach hurts. Okay, so lowering it by 500 or 550, you said?
Lowering it to 550, yes.
Lowering it to 550. I'm just updating my money. Okay. Then I say thank you kindly for the protection.
No problem. Pleasure doing business with you.
And I give them the daggers.
Perfect. Yeah, erase the daggers from your sheet, and you're all good.
Okay. And then I want to go upstairs and see if I can find an appropriate outfit.
Along with Reku.
So it was
Yes.
downstairs with the tailor. The blacksmith
Okay.
with the butler.
Ah.
But that's no big deal. But yeah, you go downstairs, and you see a pretty you see a dragonborn, a blue-headed dragonborn, with wearing a trench coat.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
And yeah, you go in and there's all sorts of dresses and outfits all around, and tailor supplies.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I ask for help on getting an outfit ready for the Baron's ball tomorrow, and if they have any, could be easily tailored and ready by the end of the day.
No problem. What's your price range? What's your budget?
What's the price of some of the things on the show? Because I'm not sure. I don't want to. 50 gold? Is that reasonable?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. $21.
Yeah, I mean that will give you definitely get you a dress. I don't know how fancy it will be, but it'll be comfortable. It'll be form fitting. It'll look great, but maybe not up there with the elites.
Well, that's okay. As long as I fit in without sticking out, that's fine by me.
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
Hey, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Once the negotiation there on the dress and stuff is concluded, Reku comes up and taps you on the shoulder and is like, "We can make it more glittery. Just use your power when we get there."
And I'm like, that's a great idea. Thanks.
Yeah, because that's what Reku plans to do. He'll get something nice, but he's gonna use his power to get that ethereal blue glow that he gets on himself when he
Magical
powers up.
protagonisted up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rest of my day is just,
being fit and getting my dress.
Yeah, no problem. Then we're gonna go over to, I guess, Raku, since you're with Brahma. What do you do?
Yeah,
Raku?
he's down there in the same place. He's like, so I am going to the same ball as my compatriot here. It would be great if we could have something kind of matching. What can you do with this wiggly form of mine?
Well, are you in the same budget with 50, or do you have more of a budget?
50 is a good start. I could maybe go up 30.
Okay, we can get you something pretty good. Like, no offense to you, madam, but something a bit better. You know, a bit more glamorous, I should say. Something more royal.
What if, since they say they can go higher with just 30, I'm going to roll a 1d20 plus my 4 charisma. Hopefully,
allowed.
hopefully this will be okay. With her 50, if I go with 50 and we tap it to, 100 and say 130, could you get us nice matching outfits? God damn.
Honestly,
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Even with the 6, like, certainly, yeah, that's no problem at all.
I give Brahma a thumbs up. What did you have in reserve for that though, Rachel?
What do you mean?
Well, you said 50 was your range.
Yeah.
Reku has 83 gold. So, going with his 50 plus 30, he said, I could probably do what she said plus maybe 30. Could you do the two of us at that range? So 130. Did you have any reserve to sway that? But if it's fine. Like if they say like, yeah, like for 130 gold, we could do fantastically nice looking matching outfits, then we're gold.
Yeah, I'll help. I've got some more squish.
Because if you could do 15 squish on your 30, then I could do... Right, you did 50. If you do an extra 15, plus my 50 plus 15, that gets us the same amount.
Yeah.
And share the cost.
Sure. That's fine.
Sweet. So that's 65 for Reku, 65 for Brahma. To go to nice
Nice.
matching elitish looking stuff, and then we will magical protag the shit out of that
Hell yeah.
with our glimmery, glamorous
Like
selves.
diamond.
Yeah, no problem. They begin measuring you and form fitting you, and as they finish their measuring, do you?
Reku is sure to flex a little bit to get a little bit of squish in the measurements.
There you go. Yeah, you just spend your days just kind of measuring and getting outfitted and deaded up.
Yep.
And then now we go over the Wooly, and Wooly's making some masks.
That is correct. So Willie's just going to spend their day doing the best they can to make custom masks for everybody to kind of suit their features more so than they'll end up doing painting and stuff once we know what their outfits are, but mostly just making sure that they have decently made custom fitting masks.
Yeah, give me 4 survival checks.
So tool proficiency is its own skill check. Would you like me to do that, or
Yeah,
did you want those?
absolutely.
Okay, cool. Now survival might have been better, but let me actually say, look.
Thank you, Rachel. Now I'm not stuck with just 2 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You kind of got cleaned out from the bowling thing, didn't you? Kind of forgot about that.
It's all good. I'm here for it.
All right, so tool proficiency, the type of skill or the type of stat that it uses is up to the DM. Did you want it to be wisdom like survival?
Yes, wisdom.
Okay. I am very okay with that. Very okay.
Damn!
That's roll one.
Roll one. All right. So, are we doing one roll per mask, or is this
Yeah.
just a bunch of rolls in general?
It's 4. It's 4 rolls for each mask, kind of. It's kind of like a weird group check, but like not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and after realizing what I'm doing, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of the darkness in the cart that I'm working on, in order to collect and hold the mask with the shadows, so that I could use guidance on myself.
Good idea.
Nice. I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay. Not allowed. Come back. No, I was kidding.
Roll 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
These are gonna be the coolest masks ever.
Roll 3.
Okay.
Not bad.
And roll 4. All right.
Yeah, overall. What are the 4 animals? We have a Thruster Wolf and what are the 3 others?
Rusher Wolf, that was the one.
Let's see.
No one else said anything, so it's all up to
That's
Wolf.
true. Okay. Well, Brahma is got to be a phoenix.
Yeah.
Badass.
Okay.
Riku needs to have something on it that extends out far, because that way it really accentuates the head movements that Riku does, because he's a squirmy little thing. So, well, let's do like a gazelle for him. So he's got like these 2 horns that come up and out like a solid like 8 inches up. So like whenever they do their like squirmy little movements, it's like really accentuated.
Perfect.
That's badass.
And for what would be good to, I'm trying to think what would be good for like Wooly who has 1 eye. I'm thinking so for Wooly, Wooly's gonna have a kind of, I think we'll go with something like a shark, or we'll do a barracuda head for Wooly. That way they can look at the mouth part. Will have like kind of extend out a little bit, and it'll give them a good spot for their 1 eye, their 1 big eye to see out of.
That's badass.
Yeah, no, and they all turn out pretty well. They all look really awesome. You did a really good job.
Hell yeah.
And then do you start painting them yourself, or do you just wait for everyone else?
Wooly's going to get them ready for painting, but they're also going to go, since they turned out so well, Wooly's going to take time to put gem studs in them, because we do have gems that are that we have for what is it called? We have gems for crafting really nice holy symbols. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a 100 gold. I'm gonna go and take like maybe like two 50 gold gems for Woolies, and stud them into the mask, and like pick out some more like 20 or 50 gold gem. We'll do everybody's as 20 gold gems, and stud those into everybody's gems and get them ready for people. That way we have things ready to kind of help color code.
Sick. Yeah, you do that. So, and you said yours was a shark.
Yeah, well, barracuda, but yeah.
Okay, very cool.
ski. I came face to face with a barracuda in Florida, and it was the coolest thing ever.
They're weird.
They have no fear.
Barracuda.
They are weird.
But yeah, is everyone back, or is Rakusu gone?
I'm here.
Rachel?
I'm back.
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, you two, Brahma and Raku finished up getting done up. You two have amazing outfits that are very much color coordinated and are matching.
Oh
and
yeah.
fantastic.
Hell yeah.
And yeah,
Raku's all like high five.
then yeah, the four of you meet up once again back at the cart, and Wooly has amazing masks for you and has like a nice little painting setup for all of you.
Ooh.
I
I hope it accentuates my Faraday face.
Well, it's got the long gazelle face, so that should give you plenty of space to move around.
Nice.
I want to paint mine. You do what you want to, like, coordinate with the outfit and, like, match the fabric just so.
Yep, that is the idea.
And so, unless anyone has any disagreements, this will be your group point, spending the rest of the day
Yeah.
painting your masks.
Bella's like starry-eyed looking at her thistle wolf. Like, Wooly, this is the coolest thing ever.
It is. I will admit this was very. This was a nice relief, a change from all of the relic crafting. This has been nice.
You have outdone yourself.
I said, oh, yeah, thank you
Ooh.
very much. I'm very,
Yeah.
very happy. We appreciate
Yeah.
your efforts, Wooly.
These are gorgeous.
Well, all credit is credit's due. It was nothing.
And so yeah, while everyone's painting their mask, everyone give me, I guess, two people. I guess each of you can give me a performance check with the help action if someone's helping each other out.
Okay,
So,
can we do that?
Two people give me 2 rolls. With the
I'll
performance.
do one.
Okay.
Does anybody
kind of
actually have
role?
performance?
I do.
Wait, never mind. If it's performance, y'all got it.
Yeah, I don't have
I'll help.
performance. I just have a +3.
There's my performance.
Okay.
Oh damn!
I will take performance. Then, if 2 of us need to do it,
And then
Yeah.
Brahma,
I'll
need
take-
one more roll because you're rolling with the help action.
crit fishing.
Okay, 26 and 29. That's
Very
great.
good. Very good.
29 is great. Now I just need 2
Alright.
more from someone else.
Yep. I'll take it if nobody else has
Yep,
a
I'm
better
help-
charisma than a
Yeah, we're
plus
just-
4.
No, we're
Yeah, I
just
just have
helping.
a +3. so-
Yeah, I don't have
We'll help ya.
I don't have performance. So there's the first roll. And here is the second roll. Ouch.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, we're taking that 18.
18's still good.
yeah, with the 29 and 18, everyone is painting in the vines. Nothing looks smudged or gross. Everything looks pretty stunning. Everything looks
Excellent.
And color coordinated.
Great. Yeah.
Rakus really just has the bandit mask across the front, across the eyes.
Is
He'll be able to
Reku's,
take like his.
is Reku's and Brahma's mask both also color coordinated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. And yeah,
Because we're gonna walk up in there like fuck everybody else but us.
Right. Yeah. Do you know the song "Everybody But Me" by Tech Nine?
Hell,
Yeah.
I have not listened
Walk
to
in
it
the room
myself,
like fuck
but
everybody but me.
yeah,
Like
Sarah
this all good, but fuck everybody but me. That's
Sarah
Jim's
consistently
lyric.
references it. That's what
Yeah.
me and Brahma are gonna go in there with our flashy ass selves, just like
Right. Walk right up in the room.
Gonna
fuck
walk- gonna
everybody
walk
but
up to-
me.
gonna walk up to Betsy and be like, if she says anything about our outfits, be like, well, I didn't feel given the caliber of the people that were gonna be here, I didn't really feel like outshining anyone.
but yeah, unless anyone else wants to do anything else, it becomes really late out, and everyone takes a long rest.
Yee.
Here. I vote we all do a quick listen to this wonderful, highly appropriate song.
I
Sure.
don't know.
Aw. Tech Nine is honestly dope.
Yeah.
Sean and
legit.
Sarah turned me on to Tech Nine. It was very good.
I'm with Chester. Agree to disagree.
It's okay.
I
Okay.
will say though, are we still going, or I do have to leave probably soonish to go make some cupcakes.
Well, so what I'm kind of thinking,
I
we
am-
can, oh,
Sorry, Orange.
so we can stop right now if everyone wants. But what I was kind of thinking is we can get through everyone's solo point today, and the next session can be all about the ball because we are at the point of the ball.
Oh.
So if everyone wanted to do their solo points really quickly or anything like that, we can knock those out, and then tomorrow and next time will just be the ball. But that's up to
It's not a bad idea. The ball is gonna be like a
A thing.
special session.
thing,
Yeah. Okay.
What time is it day-wise in this setting at the moment?
It's like 5 in the morning.
Oh. Oh, it's early. It's fuck.
Yeah, we get up early and do our day.
So having with Grell gathered the signatures and given them to the druid,
Yes.
Reku would like to go down to the docks
So okay,
and
before
talk.
anyone says
Yep.
anything, there's a few reminders I want to give everyone. That doesn't these don't need to impact anything. I just want to remind everyone.
Thank you.
But you've been told that inside the ball, weapons are not allowed. So if you want to spend your day trying to prepare a way to sneak in weapons, that is an option. Or some other way around it. You could do that if you want. That's the main thing that some of you are probably worried about. If not, like maybe like an alternative to not having a weapon planned out or something like that. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry, that's the main kind of reminder.
I mean, I will say for me, I'm not gonna prepare a weapon because one, I'm a cleric. Like I cast magic. But
another
also,
thing-
like
Another thing you need to worry about is that magical items are not allowed. So if you want to take Bitey in, you have to have a kind of a plan for that.
Wait, what did you? Oh, like magic items are not allowed.
Yeah, so you have to have the kind of a plan for Bitey and your gloves that we never remember
That-
to use, but I will help.
Oh, right,
with the gloves.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Can we
I-
have time to think about it? I don't want to decide
Yeah.
right now. I wanna noodle on.
Yeah, honestly.
It's a little tricky. Like
Right.
right off
Think about my plan.
right off the cuff. Right off the cuff, other than stealth, I don't have a good way to like. I've got a warhammer. I've got the Vardu axe. I have a like crossbow. Off the cuff, Reku may not be able to take any of his weapons.
Right.
Beyond like an attempted stealth check to bring them in hidden. But
I have kind of a fucked up idea.
what's that?
Sorry, go on.
My immediate thought was I have my portal sword. I can portal
Oh.
in, we hide our shit, and then like portal back out.
I don't think the
That's-
portal sword works that way.
I have to have line of sight, but if we climb
I
like
can-
a wall or something, we
I
can
can stealth
portal.
it if we need to.
Right.
Oh, and stash the
Wooly,
weapons.
Wooly's a great climber. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
like, we can use my portal sword, or we can make Wooly a pack horse. But I would like to say, can we like all think about it and kind of like call it? Because
Yep.
I don't want to make a decision right now.
Yeah, that is something we kind of need to think about.
Very respectfully, please.
Honestly, with Reku, I am probably going to go in without his weapons,
Yeah.
and if a fight breaks out, he is going to rely on fisticuff prowess and his firebolt spell, which is a cantrip they can't take away.
This is true. Another factor is that for all of you know, this is just a ball. There's no threat here. It's just a ball you're attempting to try and persuade the Baron to let your group and Tex and maybe Jack explore the sewers in the
Yeah,
Pacific
like,
Islands if they release.
We're not. We don't need to come in swinging because I don't think like the Baron it's not going to be like a red wedding situation.
I mean, the
But
only.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I mean,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got I can't even take that. I have a handy haversack that is not Like, that's gonna look really fucking out of place and weird. The only thing that might not look weird is if somebody has, like, a small bag of holding they can keep on their belt. That's gonna go unnoticed. To have stuff in it.
Well, yeah. Let's just, not worry too much about it.
Okay, and then Grell, another factor you have to take into account is that your entrance
Nexus.
into the ball is with
Maxis.
So you have to take
I
that
do-
into account.
Yes. Well, my
Not that
my
any of us
plan.
know that.
One of my
Right.
plan. Oh, right. Well, yeah. I guess I should kind of explain that. So the first thing I'm gonna do in the morning is explain that. Yeah, that's well. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna hand over the ticket to. I guess Reku, you don't have a ticket yet, do you? Or is it Wooly? Because we won 2.
We haven't
I-
actually divvied anything up.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna say, okay, we have 3 tickets from. What we won. Here's one from the Druid lady. So we have 3 tickets there. I'm actually attending with Nexus. Remember the snake lady we met back in Bundarinko?
That stole all our money? Yeah, but we stole it back.
Yeah, that's right. She's my date into the ball. Now we can all go. Yay!
Reku just looks confused at the looks, probably from Wooly.
Right, because
And-
you weren't
and
there when we
and
saw her.
Brahma, and Reku's just like, "Oh, cool! You got a date."
Yes.
Why is everybody looking like that?
Okay,
We had
so
sworn that this person was going to be murdered.
no,
Yeah.
we didn't swear. We did
it
not
was-
swear murder.
It was stout.
I
wanted to
remember
punch in
that
the
was like a
face.
year ago.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well-
here's the thing. She could have killed us and she didn't. I think lurking way deep inside, there is a seed of potential goodness there.
And
And
you
I'm
wanted
gonna
to get
nurture
your
that
dick
seed.
wet. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I call it nurturing the seeds of goodness. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Also
she's
known
my
as getting
date.
your dick wet. Yeah.
and also
Ah, you were
She-
seduced, I see.
we got crucial information about the ball and about Baron.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I think, a good thing, and now we all are able to get into the ball, and it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Solus is pleased with redeeming evildoers.
Well,
and I
when
think it's
your
a seed of goodness.
when your inevitable betrayal occurs, please do give us heads up.
Yeah.
Wait, I would never betray you.
No, her.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll come to that when we come to that, but
Well-
it's just a
well-
ball. It's just a ball.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. So don't worry,
All right.
we've got this.
Well, I'm happy for you, Grell.
Thank you, Reku.
Okay, and so after Grell finally airs out her dirty laundry, another factor you all. Okay, so this is how you have 2 tickets to the ball, and each ticket comes with a plus 1, so you essentially have 4 tickets.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And
Do we
so
want to bring Jack?
Yes.
Jack
No.
did want to go, so
You-
are we gonna have trouble
Or
with
Tex.
that?
So you
Good
have the
text.
choice of bringing either Ohio Jack with you or Texas Theonius with you.
Did Jack
Did they-
not want to go?
Did they both want to go?
Yeah.
Texas Theonius definitely wanted to go more than Ohio Jack.
Huh.
But it's up to you. You could bring Ohio Jack if you persuade him or anything. But yeah, Texas
could-
Theonius
They
definitely
could
wants
both
to
go.
All right, so Jack didn't
Yeah.
want to go. Gotcha.
Right. The other guy did, so
Yeah.
So that makes that easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Got Tex.
But yeah, so altogether you have 5 tickets. Grell has a plus
Cool,
1
so
with
we're-
Texas, and you have 2 tickets with.
Yeah,
So-
we have 5 entries, and so I'll sneak in so that Ohio Jack can come.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you don't even need to sneak in.
I'm making jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, you say so. It's not like that's possible.
Don't worry about it.
Well, we'll see what happens next time on.
Cool
Dirty
beans.
Diamonds.
Wait, does Tex have an outfit?
We'll find out.
All right,
next
good.
He's probably got
time.
something. That's
Good night,
his problem.
everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night, Keys.
Good night.
It was
good night.
fun.
Bye.
Bye, Keys.
Bye.
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 Bye.